Well, there's already humans here. Space Vagrant.
I wonder
Jaguar.
who it could be.
It's Space Vagrant was first, and Jaguar was second.
Huh.
Hello, guys.
Who knew?
Welcome to the late night party. Look, birthday decorations. Oh, you listen to this. Ready?
Seth's birthday is over.
Wasn't that awesome?
Time for his decorations to come down.
That was my impression of a fart.
Seth had a bigger birthday than I have ever had on a Christmas.
Seth's birthday was bigger than your Christmas celebrations?
He had the equivalent of like a Christmas.
Well, how so? Presents or
He got a ton
decorations?
of presents this year.
He didn't get a lot of presents. He got a couple.
He got a bunch of stuff from Helen.
He got the plate and bowl
He got
from
a
Helen.
PlayStation. I got him a robe.
Oh yeah, he did get a lot.
He got a lot.
Did
for
Paul
a
get him
birthday.
anything?
Probably not.
I forget.
I'm
what
just saying, he had the equivalent of like a Christmas. for
He
the
did get a
birthday.
good presents for someone. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Christmas I never really got much. I got like 3 things.
Yeah.
You got like pajamas, a video game, and an action figure.
Yeah.
I never got a lot for Christmas,
Well, I
but
mean,
that's made up pretty good.
The PlayStation was the big thing.
Is CC Games here?
Oh, yeah, I need to thank CC for finally making the PlayStation. Oh, no, it's like 3 a.m. in New Jersey, or Ohio.
Well,
He's not here.
here's Seth's big present from CC Games CEO. PlayStation 4 Slim for my own brother Cheffid, courtesy of me and my brother Josh. There we go. He has his own PlayStation now. He can play
Doesn't
all
really
his
look
own
like it,
games. Because he doesn't want to play it until he finishes the movie. He won't turn it on. Won't let himself use it yet. But he will be soon.
Hello, everybody. I'm sure you all just assumed that I'm dead because I'm not streaming anymore.
Yeah, Tom died.
Yeah, I'm dead now. I've given up on streaming. I've given up on life.
Shut up.
I just gave up.
You know, when my friends say that to me, they say, I just gave up. I gave up on life.
But I actually did.
I say to him, shut up. Give him the motivating words.
Yeah, but I did.
You did. He actually did. He stopped streaming. He's vanished.
Yeah.
Tommy's always dead. That's the thing. Nothing's changed. He's always moping and groaning. Tom's life is misery. And you only have yourself to blame.
Darkness, depression. Who knew? Who knew it could all be so wrong?
Wrong.
That's 2020. The year,
All wrong.
the year of pain. Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm just gonna start posting on, I'm not gonna post on my Discord or on DOD. I'm going to post exclusively on Dad's Discord. Yeah. I'm only gonna post on Dad's Discord. No, it's a graveyard. Yeah, you know? And if I'm dead, I should only post in a place that's also equally as dead, Dad's Discord. It makes sense.
I'm eating late night snacks. This is what you need to eat when you're a bodybuilder. Oh, someone donated. Thank you. Who did that?
I think it was Kaoken.
Kaoken, did you donate it? Kaoken did donated. Nathan, you are the king of the trolls. That's
Whatever do
what
you
I'm
mean?
talking about. Oh, you did it again. Kaoken, you did it again. You're the king of the bank pranks.
Nathan's drinking his drink.
My lemonade.
Nathan bought a Mike's Hard Lemonade.
My LCL. Although LCL's orange. And I'm eating some garbage.
I told Nathan
Because I'm a muscle man now.
I would drink a Mike's Hard Lemonade
Oh yeah, listen to this.
because I don't drink and I don't want to drink. I told Nathan I would drink a Mike's Hard Lemonade with him on stream. Like we would each drink one for $20,000.
$20,000 is all it will cost
But that's the
to
cost.
make him drink his first
But that's
drink
the
of alcohol.
cost of my dignity.
I hate when Ty Davis is here and she sees me eating garbage. prepping for people to view our house in 45 minutes. So watching and maybe quiet. Hello, and good luck.
Yeah, I don't have the dragon sickness like
That
like-
sounds like major dragon sickness.
No, that's a one and done.
It's sounding like you want to get the dragon sickness.
I don't want the dragon sickness at all.
Ty Davis, I hope you know I exercise like a
I
lunatic.
know El Toyota. See, Trump doesn't drink either.
Similar mind.
Thanks, Jay. But don't donate because I don't want to have to. I don't want that $20,000.
I was thinking, you know, I could maybe make this happen and make Tom miserable.
Oh, you'll just give me $20,000.
I was thinking, if it takes $20,000, I will just advertise for a year straight on my Nathan channel, on the Dad channel,
It's gonna be in a single
on
stream.
the Dad Gaming channel.
It's gonna be a single stream. It can't just be over the course of a year.
Okay, Ty Davis, thank you for telling me that.
It'd have to
I
be
feel better
it'd have
now.
to be a one shot,
Doesn't matter. I would advertise like crazy
and I'd want you to give it to me in cash.
and be like, everyone, I need 20,000 people to watch this stream, and each of you just has to give $1. I could
Yeah.
get 20,000 people together to donate $1.
I don't think
and
it's
then
possible,
he would
so-
have to drink the Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I deliberately put that number at a number that I believe is impossible.
I also think he would chicken out if it seemed like it was going to happen.
Stream would suddenly cut out.
No, we lost the stream,
Suddenly
everyone.
be an earthquake.
That would be so funny to make because he thinks it wouldn't. He was like, no one would actually donate that much, so they wouldn't have to do it. But then, if the thing is, I don't want someone to donate $10,000. I want a ton of people to all give one, and then you have to because you can't disappoint 20,000 people. You could disappoint 2 people who did 10,000 each or something, but then just pay them back. I drink a 6-pack for that much, and I
Yeah,
don't
see, Jay
drink.
doesn't drink either.
Well, that's the thing. Tom first he said a sip. I was like, oh come on, a sip for no one would even care. Like you'd
Yeah.
have to drink. He would have to just get drunk for $20,000. You can't even drink just one, or he'd have to drink like a cup of whiskey or something that would do something to you. Because Mike's Hard Lemonade is like just lemonade.
20K, I'll get drunk. Kyokin.
Well, Ty Davis, this is his own proposition. He made this rule up. He said this. So he's the one who presented it. No one's forcing this upon him at all.
Because we're I don't have the
Well, it's
dragon.
because he's broke.
I don't have
He's
the
like, well, maybe I could do. And he's thinking it would be really cool if it actually happened, but he knows it wouldn't.
I don't have
happen.
the dragon sickness. I have we contacted our landlord to get cheaper rent and he said no. So now we're kind of like screwed.
Oh yeah, we asked our landlord about getting cheaper
And he
rent.
said, "I don't think so."
And he said he would take off like $250
Which is
a month
nothing.
for 2 months.
And then he said I don't have the
So
dragon.
there's no deal.
I don't have the dragon sickness. I have
need to stay alive.
I need to stay alive and LA is
Well, you got to start streaming. You stop streaming like a fool. That's your only job. You got to stream. You disappeared.
because I've been working on something.
Oh yeah, get that up. Tom's got some secret
It's a live
projects
show.
coming. Yeah, well, do it. But then the other 2 things you're working on too.
Well, yeah.
Get
the
those
other two
up.
things.
I loaded 3 videos today.
Yeah, he's not fixing the roof. Nathan's brought that up to him many times, and he's still not. He keeps saying he's going to do it, and it's not happening. I
We
believe
got a plan.
I
Don't
believe he's-
worry about
I
it. We
believe
got a
he's
plan.
I believe he's taking advantage of Nathan's good nature.
Yeah, we got a plan though.
Yeah.
Big plan.
Will I return? Who knows? Maybe. Nobody will ever know.
I think they will if you return.
Nobody will ever know.
I guess
what
that
I'm
means
doing.
you're not returning.
Maybe.
If we don't ever find out.
Hey, thanks, Michael.
Oh, thanks, Michael.
Love you guys and love the Evangelion shirt. I know. I'm the anime master.
I'm the anime master.
You're wearing a white t-shirt.
Much like many characters in anime wear. I am the actual character in an anime.
No more pennies for Tom. I've been thinking about that. I think Twitch is a little chaotic. I have to get rid of all those like.
Yeah, it's a little hectic.
It's a little too. I need to streamline it. Streaming on Twitch, I need to streamline it. So there's no more like hydrates or anything like that. It's just gonna be gameplay.
It's funny you mentioned Garfield, Yoda.
I like Twitch. I think it's a good platform. I think that a lot of that other stuff makes the streams a little bit more chaotic and not as like fun for me.
Yeah.
It's good involvement, but I'd have to rethink what, like highlighting a comment or adding new emojis or something like that is fun, but like stuff that's kind of chaotic can be a little distracting.
When I first go to a Twitch stream, I'm instantly overwhelmed. Anybody's stream, it's just like it's the layout isn't easy to see and understand. YouTube is so simple. Chat, video, that's it.
Yeah, I do.
Everything's
like,
on the screen. Like I don't like when Yoda streams and the chat is on the screen. I don't like that personally because it's like I can't see him. Wait, what's the difference between the? Is this the part of the game? Oh no, that's the chat. Oh, is that an? Oh nope, that's not game graph. And also it covers game footage. I don't like when things are just so busy. I want to see separate. That's why I don't even like having a square around me over the footage of a game. I like doing the green screen so it's all simple, clean.
Yeah. Well,
I think things can be too busy.
But Twitch has more options, but you don't need to add them in.
Yeah, you went.
So-
you did all of them.
What I'm saying is, I want to eliminate a lot of the superfluous stuff.
Yeah.
And just have it be game.
But even just-
game and man.
Yeah, but I even still think the chat layout on Twitch is confusing because the colors of the names and the different colors of everyone's names and there's like 3 different badges for people.
Well, I
It's
think
just like
that stuff's weird.
it's so I don't know what I'm looking at. It's too confusing. YouTube is very simple. That's what I like. It's like iPhone. I know a lot of people will probably say PC, Android phone, but I like iPhones because they're simple, they're clean, it's easy to look at, it's calming compared to an Android, which is like anything goes, and you can have any size avatar you want. It looks like absolute garbage, and there's no continuity to any of this.
Yeah.
I like things being clean and streamlined when it comes to technology.
Yeah.
But this is just my OCD.
Makes sense.
I don't want to be able to change my phone. I want it to be simple. That's why I got
So
that
simple,
the
simple,
light
yeah.
phone. If you guys ever heard of the light phone, it's literally a calculator graphics. It's like a Kindle, but a phone, and you can just text and call. I like that. The iPhone's too freaking busy.
Well, the iPhone is like an all-in-one.
I know, but I really like simplicity when it comes to technology. I want a glowing square, you push a button, and it calls. And that's all it does.
You just want a phone.
I just want a phone. I want everything. I like simplicity maximum.
What about a landline that you can also text from?
I like that too. That would be cool. If you could send text from a house phone, I would have that in a second.
I don't know if they have that.
It must be a thing. Well, it kind of isn't. It's just a cell phone you have in the house, I guess.
It just needs to be like the 80s.
I like it being wired to the wall, though. I like the restriction because then it simplifies your life. It's like, well, I can't make the call
I'm
over
tired of,
here.
like-
I have to do that from home.
I think I'm tired of like modern living. I want it to be like 1985.
I want it to be 1985 too. I loved the 80s. I was only like 3, but still.
Anything above 1995 stinks.
Yeah. Wait, no technology above Windows 95.
Yeah, it needs
Don't
to,
need it.
Like dial up to play like dial up Doom or something, and that's like the most you can
Yeah,
do.
I truly miss that. That was like exciting when you hear that and it's like, oh, it's dialing on the internet. I'm gonna be on the internet in a minute.
Yeah.
Like it was exciting and the anxiety was there associated
That's
with
what I
the
want.
noise. Anyways,
That's all I want.
we're just old people complaining.
No, but we're right.
See, Pauline gets it.
But we're just right. That's all.
Yeah, we're just right. That's all. We can't help it if we're
Yeah.
right.
Exactly.
See, you couldn't stream and take this thing all around the house in the 90s.
Yeah.
Don't need it. If you can't
Yeah.
do it, don't need
But
it.
in the 90s, we could get.
We could film on a VHS
Well, in
and then convert it to a beta tape
Well, in the 90s, we could get.
and load it on cable access.
In the 90s, we could get regular middle class jobs and actually be able to afford a house or something.
Oh yeah, I could get a house just from digging a hole.
Right, but we can't. You can't do that anymore because modern society is awful, and with I don't know, everything went rampant and wages didn't like reflect cost of living increases.
Yeah, it didn't go up accordingly.
No, it didn't go up accordingly. So places like LA, rent kept going up. People kept coming here, but the cost of living, like the wages, did not go up to reflect all of that. So
Perfect representation of technology. Doesn't get better than this, baby.
So- Tengen Tetris.
Sure is. Ooh. I'm gonna play a little Solar Striker.
Gargoyles. Dad and Rad. Motocross Maniacs.
Should do a little OG Let's Play. Just put it up against the. Just put it up against the lens. There's Tom.
Yeah, Game Boys were cool.
This is a Game Boy Light, a very rare system from Japan. It's the very first light-up Game Boy. It's about the size of a Game Boy Pocket, but it's a Game Boy Light. They did not come out in America. And it's backlit, courtesy of Nintendo, not a homebrew design. Good music. This is a good song. This is a shoot 'em up I'm playing right now.
Nice.
I haven't shot one person. I'm just gonna avoid everybody. I'm playing passive fighter.
Wow. Cool.
I know, it's pretty tight.
That's very cool.
Yeah, I know.
It's very cool, Nathan. Can't believe it.
Game Boy Advance, that's a modern system you're talking.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance is too modern.
Game Boy Advance SP, the cell phone makeup cut, the clamshell. I loved the Advance SP. I watched a DVD on a Game Boy Advance SP on Christmas night in, I think it was 97 or 98. I got a clamshell. I got the Game Boy Advance, and I got James and the Giant Peach on DVD, and I also got the TV tuner for
Plugged a DVD player into it.
so I got the TV tuner for the Game Boy, and in the TV tuner it had a video and audio port. I forget how I did it. It was somehow I was able to. I had a DVD player, or maybe it was a VHS. I think it was a VHS. I don't remember. Either way, I had the DVD player under my bed, like 2 feet below me, and then I had the wires coming up onto my mattress, plugged into my Game Boy Advance TV tuner. I hit play on the DVD player, and I could watch the whole movie on my Game Boy Advance SP. Under my blankets, I watched James and the Giant Peach on the Game Boy screen and listened to it with my headphones until I fell asleep. It was one of the best Christmases I've ever had, and I replicated that in one of the very first Talking Classics episodes, where Keith was, I took a Game Boy Advance and I broke it so it would fit in an SP, but only TV tuner I could find was for the Advance, and it was like the big one, you know, it was like this size, and then I had to put it in the Game Boy like this way. Anyways, I redid that in Talking Classics, in one of the first or third episodes.
Sure you didn't just imagine all of this?
No, I lived it, and it was tight.
Wow. Incredible.
I'm a gamer.
How was your beverage?
Wet.
Huh. Interesting. Thanks for being here, everybody. Just a random... Seth went to bed, so...
And we were bored.
Yeah, I guess so. It's really hot.
It's not hot now.
It's still pretty hot.
It feels good. You got like body malfunction.
It's still 80-something degrees inside the house.
But that's not, I'm not sweating. There's wind blowing all around. There's fans in every window.
It's still warm in here.
It doesn't feel warm to me, honestly.
It's definitely warm. It's definitely really warm during the day.
You have something wrong with your body. You have body syndrome. Ren has brain syndrome and Tom has body syndrome.
You have dragon sickness.
I have mind perfection.
I don't know about that.
Don't have dragon sickness because I don't want gold or a ring. Oh, double barrel.
Don't you, though?
I hate gold. It's ugly. I would never wear any jewelry, A, and I would never wear gold on top of that. Gold is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Weird.
If anything, silver is nicer looking, but I hate all jewelry. If I ever got married, I would not wear a ring. I'd say, like, we gotta figure something else out. It's like get matching t-shirts.
You could have a crown.
I'll get a crown. The husband crown.
Hey, you could wear the husband crown.
I like the husband crown. It's even more gold than the ring.
Yeah, just way more
The
gold.
complete opposite.
Like diamonds and stuff. I guess I can let everybody know what I'm working on.
Yeah, tell them what you're working on.
I dug a hole. I constructed my own coffin.
Oh, great.
And
So you're not gonna tell them.
So Nathan's just gonna throw me in there, and
And I'm gonna keep
Covered
all 83 of his dollars.
before I start that,
Triple barrel.
Before I start that, I watched episode 1 I did the trial for HBO so I could watch the first episode of Lovecraft Country because I wanted to watch that. And that show's freaking tight. It was really good.
I don't even know who that guy is. I know Lovecraft is an author. I just don't know who or what he is.
I mean, he did like Reanimator and stuff.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, it was really good. My only gripe with that show is that there's like random modern music in one part of the show, and I'm sure that it has some sort of significance, but it's a period piece, and I don't know why they put modern music in that show.
Didn't you say it was only at the very end? It's like all of a sudden it's like jarring hip hop plays.
It's in the first act.
Oh.
But it's really weird that they put in some weird modern music. Yeah, I think
Beat the boss.
it was just weird. It's like weird because it was just this weird it was this weird thing to put in there. It was like, I'm sure that it was like a callback to something modern.
You might have to watch it again to sort of like understand it.
Yeah, but otherwise I thought that art direction was good, the acting was good. There was there was some CG, like a lot of it was like CG effects, but they looked fine. And I mean, there was like H.P. Lovecraft stuff in it, like there was like Cthulhu and stuff. So it's like, I thought it was okay. I thought it was good.
I'm surprised I never heard of this guy.
You've definitely heard of him.
I died.
You definitely know of him.
It's such a fun game. Yeah, I get. I know the name. I've heard the name. I just thought it was H.P. Lovecraft. Sounds like the name of a story. It sounds like a title. It doesn't sound like a person's name. All right, time to get bad and rad. Skate or die.
But yeah, otherwise,
Another good game. Gargoyles. Hey, did you ever associate this? On the Game Boy, when it says right here, 1 or 2 player, and it shows the person, you can't really see it gets out of focus, but that, like, it's not going to focus on it. That red person playing, and then it shows, like, head-to-head if it's 2 player. I always associated that image of that thing with those, are there stickers or cards that you would rub and it would heat, would make it show up, and it was like a hologram or something?
I don't know.
From the 80s? Now I can't think of what it is. I always thought of that.
Maybe.
Lovecraft.
Yeah, I mean, Lovecraft, great stories. Awful person, apparently.
Oh.
From stories that I've read about him.
Wasn't everyone from a long time ago a crappy person?
I think that was like...
I'm not making an excuse, but I think just everyone was lousy way back.
I think that's fair to say. That a lot of them had really bad views about the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, product of the time. But yeah, just like what I've been working on, I've been trying to like figure out, I'm sure that my absence from streaming every day to like not streaming, people have probably been like, wonder where Tom went. Or at least some people have probably thought that. I don't know, I've been trying to like retool what I wanted to do. Also, just generally concerned about out here and like what are we gonna do? And I know that Nathan and I have already talked about this, but we're like high 90s% leaving at some point in the future because it's like LA is
someday. I'm not going. I can't. I live in LA. I love LA.
Yeah. So we're just.
But I would like to buy a house somewhere someday.
We're trying to figure everything out. So we don't really know yet. But I've been like.
I have a plan for success.
Nathan has a plan for success, and we're just like trying to. I've been thinking about that, and like I was kind of hoping that our landlord would like. Nathan wrote our landlord an email, like we talked about it, and then Nathan wrote him an email, and I was kind of hoping he would be like, oh yeah, Corona's happening. I'll cut you guys a deal because Nathan and Seth have lived here for like 5 years and they've been good tenants and Corona's happening. So I was kind of hoping that he would be like, oh yeah, you guys have been cool, but yeah. he like really isn't willing to help us. So it's kind of like, oh, well, that's crappy. So that's kind of been weighing on my mind a little bit. And a lot of people are getting out of LA. Like people.
Yeah, it's crazy. I have a lot of friends who've left LA
Yeah.
Like a lot of actor friends, and I'm like, wow, really?
It's turning into like a ghost town.
It's kind of it's crazy to me. Like, oh, you left? Like, where are you? What are you doing?
Everyone's going somewhere cheaper with less people.
But like the thing is, you can't pursue the same things in other cities. That's why I'm still here and sticking around.
But it's like you know, if you're not getting work, you could
I know,
you could film your web stuff anywhere.
and I'm not able to give up on that just yet because I still have a deal I'm working with a network, so I have to like ride that out.
Yeah.
But like, I would like to buy a house someday. I would like to.
Yeah, me too.
I ultimately want to buy a house on the beach in California. But that's like big time money.
Well,
someday I'll do that.
You'd have to be big time for that, but.
Before then, maybe I'll get a house in Nashville or the Brittany, France, on the coast of France.
Yeah. So.
I have a plan for success.
Yeah. So I mean, we've all been kind of like just no plans or anything yet, but I think that's like
We're also getting older, and we're not going to live together forever. So we're talking about like, what do we want to do with our lives?
Yeah, and it's like
And I'm never going to stop this. This is my life, so.
yeah, and I think we all want to like make stuff, but it's like I think that we're looking at like what's in front of us now over the next like 6 months, and
Yeah,
we're like
'cause Corona's really throwing a wrench.
yeah, and we're like well, we're just kind of taking things day by day, but we're like we were hoping that our landlord would say, oh,
I'll cut the rent in half.
I'll cut the rent in half, and then we would just stay here indefinitely and like just keep making stuff until Corona was over. But he is not willing to do anything really.
But there's like other places in LA that could be better. Ooh, this game is awesome.
Yeah,
Skate
so
or die, man.
we're kind of just trying to figure it out. Like, you know, maybe a cheaper place in LA, maybe somewhere else. But
Well, we're also just talking about individually, like Seth, Tom, I, what we want to do with our lives, and like, are we gonna live together forever? I'm a California man, so that's my plan.
but I don't know. We'll see what happens over the next couple months. It's got to be like a pretty whatever happens. I think we need to go somewhere. I think we need to go somewhere cheaper in the next like while to like figure out what we're gonna do. But we're still trying to figure it out, and we're trying to see what happens. There was some stuff that Nathan was waiting on for the dad channel that we were hoping would kind of like boost everything up, but that hasn't happened yet. We're hoping it still happens because that would kind of like help all of us out. And we were kind of hoping that happened, but it hasn't. So we're kind of like, oh, that stinks.
Yeah. If it doesn't happen, I'm still gonna keep going, but it would be a real big thing. So
Yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna happen or not, but
So we're hoping that happens. But otherwise, what I've been working on is I've been getting these pins out. I've got a lot of them out. I still have other pins that I have to send out. I was waiting for more card stock because I am including Crothers is including postcards with everything, and the second round of card stock I'm still waiting for because it's taking forever to get here because of the mail. I guess it's taking forever for the card stock to come in. So some people have got their pins, other people are waiting for them. I still have to mail some out. It's taking me a long time to mail those out because everything is. I'm a guy. I'm not a professional. I'm not an Etsy shop or anything. I have to label everything by hand. I have to go to the post office every time. I have to mail everything by myself, one piece at a time. They have to enter each address in at the post office. It takes hours of time, honestly, every time I go to the post office. So, and it's like kind of nerve-wracking because then I'm waiting in line and other people are waiting in line and it's Corona and people see this guy coming in with 20 things and they have to enter it all in. So it's a process for sure. But I definitely appreciate everybody who bought one, and I'm getting them out and they're going out. Some people have already got theirs, others are in the mail, others still have to be mailed. They'll be out. They'll all be out soon, but I'm working on that.
someday I'll get one.
Yeah, but it takes a long time to get those out because it's a process. Yeah, thank you to everybody who supported that campaign. It shouldn't be that hard to mail small packages. Well, they have to enter in each individual address, and I have to label everything, and I have to pay the shipping on each individual address. It's like if I go into a post office with 20 of those at a time, they have to enter in each one. And then I personally do not want to be in a place for more than 5 minutes. So it's very nerve-wracking to go to the post office and wait in line while they're entering in each thing individually. And the post office, as you well know, is being defunded by the current administration. So there's like, one person working at the post office, waiting in line for a half an hour to mail these things out. It takes forever. It's not just a drop-off thing. No, I have to mail everything. I don't have a scale. I don't have like a printer.
It doesn't have stamps.
I don't have they have to I'm mailing everything out like whatever like the U.S. first class mail is or whatever, media mail. So they have to like actually print it in. So I have to wait in the post office to do all that stuff. So it does take a while. Just click and ship. We don't have a printer.
You don't have a printer.
Yeah, we don't have a printer.
What is this, the 90s? Who has printers?
Yeah, I have to go to the post office for each one.
We're not merchandise people. We don't sell stuff. I have all my t-shirts. You buy it on the website, it gets shipped out. I absolutely hate shipping stuff because anytime I ship anything, I'm there at the post office for 2 hours because of everything that's involved. I have to pack it. Sometimes I have to build a box that make it fit the certain thing I'm sending.
Yeah, we're not merch.
It's a real pain. Like you do the customs things.
Yeah, we're not merch people.
So we don't have that stuff, and I'm not gonna buy a scale and packaging stuff and stamps just to mail one thing a year. So
yeah, this was a one-time.
We're not merch people.
And this was a one-time thing. So it's like once the Crothers pins are gone.
Mailing stuff is the bane of my existence. I don't know why. Every time I had to sell all this stuff I sold the other day, and I'm dreading it. I also haven't had time because I've been filming and editing every day of my life.
It wouldn't make sense. Like I know that I could get a printer and all this stuff to like mail the pins.
Then you mail things 2 times a year.
Yeah, but honestly, it's like it wouldn't make sense for me to do that because this was like a one-time thing. It was a one-time. People asked for merch for Crothers. I thought that this was a good idea. I wanted to do it. I'm very grateful that everybody purchased a pin that did. But it's only a one-time thing, so it doesn't make sense for me to buy like label makers and printers. But I am working on this and packaging all that stuff. The point that I'm making is it takes, like, sending out one wave of pins takes an entire day. Waiting in line at the post office, doing all this stuff at the post office, it takes the better part of a day. That's the point that I'm making. So it's been keeping me very busy, and I want to get them all out. The other thing that I've been doing is I finally finished up the script and I didn't really know how it would be. I wanted, at first it was going to be a podcast, but then I thought doing it as a live talk show would be better. So that's what I'm going to do. I finished up the script for the first episode of Unbelievable Mysteries. Thank you, Keoken. Super grateful. Thanks, Keoken. Yeah, you should get it soon. I'm mailing out the international stuff later. I'm sure that'll be in the last round, so you'll get that probably in a few weeks, I would imagine, because I know with customs they can like hold stuff longer. But yeah, keep an eye on the mail. You'll get it soon. So I didn't really know how I wanted to structure it, but I think I want to do it as a video talk show, like a live talk show. So the first episode of Unbelievable Mysteries will be soon. I don't know exactly when, but that will be soon. And I wrote the first script to that, so I'm ready to go. And that is probably the first thing that I'm going to do once I'm back to doing stuff more consistently. Basically, the pins are occupying a lot of my time. But yeah, so that'll be kind of just like a coast-to-coast type thing, but I'm sticking to I'm sticking to one thing. The other thing that I wanted to do, and I wanted to thank CC, and I know that some people donated for it a while ago. So I think Kelly and some other people donated for it a while ago. But CC Games hooked me up with a PlayStation 2 with a hard drive in it, like a bigger hard drive. So I finally have a PS2. I finally have an Elgato so I can stream on it.
I don't think you have to yell that loud. You're probably keeping Seth awake because you're really loud. You should probably just talk regular. They can hear me right now saying this.
You're right.
Can you guys hear what I'm saying? I'm sure you can hear what I'm saying because the phone is 4 inches from our faces. You don't have to yell.
I have a PS2.
You're still yelling. Just talk like this.
I have a PS2.
There you go.
And I have the Elgato now, so I can stream on it. Not a PS4. But I do have a PS2, and I'm going to be streaming some games on the PS2 pretty soon. If you want to send a copy of Snake Eater, Kaoken, I'll play it. The first game that I'm going to play, and I want to play it through all the way from beginning to end, I want to try to do it in one stream, is Silent Hill 2. And I picked up a copy of it, pretty cheap actually. So, or cheaper than it should be. It's a pretty rare game. So, the first game I'm gonna play on that is going to be Silent Hill 2. I'm gonna try to beat it in one shot, maybe 2 shots. I also want to say that on that stream, I'm gonna be doing a raffle. So, and this is like to help Superhouse and all that stuff too. But on that stream, I'll be doing a raffle, and I don't know what I'm gonna set it at. Maybe like $20 or something. But anybody who donates like $20 or more on that stream is entered into a raffle to win that copy of Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 is a pretty rare game. It's complete in box. So if you want a copy of Silent Hill 2, there's a way to get it. And we only get like 60 people max, 70 people max on a stream.
And not everyone's going to donate.
And not everybody's going to donate. So you probably have like a 1 in 30 chance of winning a complete in-box copy of Silent Hill 2. So those are pretty good odds, actually.
I don't even know what that game is.
But stay tuned on that. I'll be doing that soon. What if we just want to give you 20? Since I don't play games like that.
You could just say, don't enter me.
Yeah, just say don't enter me. Just say don't enter me. In your thing, you could leave a comment saying
Don't enter my bed.
don't enter this is the thing. It's as easy as that.
Say me a no.
Yeah. Or you could, if you want it, you could give it to somebody
Oh,
else.
I just beat the level. Scared die, man.
Nathan's playing Skate or Die.
This game is awesome. I'm a Thrash master.
But yeah, there's some games
Crap, I died.
There are some PS2 games that I want to play. I feel like I'm a little tired with modern games, and PS2 brings me back to a simpler time.
That's because you haven't played freaking Fall Guys, man.
Yeah, all these new games are dumb.
Fall Guys is really fun.
Eh,
It's a fun, joyous time.
get off my lawn.
Yeah, you're an old man.
I want to go back to simpler times and play,
I mean, Fall Guys is a pretty simple game.
but I want to go back to simpler times and just play like Metal Gear 2
Yeah, you want to go to your heyday.
and Silent
You want to
Hill
go to
2.
Pleasantville.
Yeah, I want to go to Pleasantville. Fall Guys is like Fusion Frenzy. I didn't like Fusion Frenzy either.
What's Fusion Frenzy?
It's an Xbox party game.
Oh. Well, I don't
Played
like
that at Chris Smalley's house.
I don't like party games. I always forget that they are other players because you can't actually interact with them. But it is real people. It just kind of feels like it's all AI though.
Yeah.
But I guess it's technically real people.
I just don't like that. It's like I liked playing LAN games. I liked playing Counter-Strike.
Yeah, you're a super nerd.
Well, I liked playing Counter-Strike in a room with all my friends, or Command & Conquer, or StarCraft, and
Super nerd.
but that was more fun because you all had snacks and you all stayed up all night.
Well, the snacks don't change the game. The
But it
gameplay
does
is
change-
the gameplay. You could have snacks playing
No, it does.
literally any game and make it a fun night.
It does change the game because it's like you're playing with your friends in this room. You're all sharing
But
snacks.
that's
You're
what
all
I'm saying. You
yelling
can
at each
do
other.
that same thing with any game. You can put snacks and your friends in a room and put any game. The game is the root. That does your argument for why LAN games are better is because there's snacks. It has nothing to do with the game.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. Did I ever tell you about the time that?
That means kicking rock around the room is fun if you have Cheetos.
Did I ever tell you about the time that Flippy stormed out of our band practice? Because we had a band and Flippy was the drummer.
You told me.
Commander Chris. No, this is another time. I don't think I told you this. And there was one time, and we had all these computers that were in there. We played computer games too. And this guy John, who played guitar for us, he played second guitar. He invited his friends over, Ricky DeMeo.
Ricky DeMeo.
He invited Ricky DeMeo over the day before.
Sounds like a character.
And Chris like went into his snack drawer because he had a snack drawer, and he opened it, and Chris was like, who's been eating my cookies? And then he's like, who's been eating my cookies, guys? And then John was like, I let Ricky DeMeo have some. And Flippy like slammed the
Ricky definitely ate all of them.
yeah, Flippy slammed the drawer and like stormed out. And he was like, I'm gonna kill Ricky DeMeo. And he like left band practice and came back a while later.
Sounds like Chris.
Because he was so mad that Ricky DeMeo ate his cookies. The next time Chris streams, make sure you ask him about the time that Ricky DeMeo ate his cookies and how mad he was.
The Game Boy's doing that thing where the batteries are dying and you have to keep turning the contrast to adjust it, and you have like a 60 seconds
Dude,
left.
Ricky DeMeo sucks.
Ricky DeMeo is actually probably a really cool dude.
No, he was a scuzzer.
Maybe it's Chris that sucks.
He ate-
What if Ricky was starving
No, he was.
and he needed those Cheetos?
I can assure you, as somebody who knows Ricky DeMeo, he was not starving. You can picture what Ricky DeMeo looks like as a man who would be sniffing around just and find a.
I mean, his last name is Mayo, so.
He found Chris's cookies and ate them. These were like those cookies that have like chocolate on them. They're like shortbread cookies, but they have chocolate on them, and they come in the. That's what they were.
Was it an Entenmann's treat?
I don't know.
Yeah, John DeMustard. That guy sucks too.
Yeah, Ricky DeMeo.
Ricky DeMeo.
Ricky DeMeo stunk.
His last name was Mayo.
The other funny thing that I thought was funny that Chris did is Chris installed a camera in the practice space. After that, for real,
To see if people were eating his snacks?
he installed a camera and he had it connected to his computer so he could keep
Psycho!
keep an eye on the practice space. But he also didn't trust Steve because Steve's and his girlfriend had a sleepover in the practice space, and Chris didn't want him fooling around on his drum
Chris
set.
didn't want them to. Why would they fool around on his drum set?
He didn't want them
How
going-
do you even fool around on a drum set?
He didn't want them going. He didn't want their naked bodies going near his drum set.
Psycho.
No, Chris is awesome.
Chris, that's not fair. Can't peek on people's private lives.
He came into practice one day and he
Aren't
started.
you all paying for the practice space?
Yeah, but he came in there and started like installing it. And we're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Installing security cameras. You guys can't mess around in here anymore."
Or just take it down. If you're all splitting it, you should be able to go and fool around with your girlfriend
You
if you
can't
want
mess
to.
around Chris.
I guess not. I know. I've learned that.
Don't even
No
try it.
party near Chris.
Yeah, don't even think about it.
Hey, Superhouse, everything goes.
But they wronged Chris.
They wronged him. In Chris's opinion,
They ate his cookies.
everyone has wronged Chris.
Oh, the other, and I do remember the other reason they installed the camera is that one day, like Chris always had a blanket over his drum set, and one time he came in and the blanket was like all weird, and he was like, "Was somebody playing my drum set?" And then everybody denied it, and then eventually Steve was like, "I played your drum set,"
Why can't you
and he was like,
he was in the band with him.
"But you weren't allowed to touch Chris's drum set."
People like that never going to be happy in life. They're always going to be annoyed at something.
Oh, did I tell you about the other thing that he yelled at Steve about?
What?
We had all these computers, and Chris could like see what people were downloading.
Yeah.
Because he was like an admin on these, and they were all networked together.
Yeah.
And he came into practice, and he was like, "Steve, I have to talk to you."
I have to talk to you.
And Steve was like, "What's up, dude?" And he's like, "Do you want to talk about this here?" And Steve was like, "Sure." But Steve did it.
Steve knew.
Steve did it because he knew that Chris would like find out. And he's like, "You know what, Steve? You're sick."
You're sick.
He's like, "You're sick.
You're
You've got a
sick.
problem."
He's passing judgment on him now.
No, he's like, "I think you've got a problem." And Steve was like, "Oh." And it's Steve filled up the entire hard drive on one of these computers with porn. But he was like, "Dude," he's like, "What are you doing in here after everybody leaves?" Steve was like, "I'm just looking at videos."
Looking at videos.
But I think he did it to make Chris mad.
Probably because Chris is like lurking over everything.
But the way he said it, he's like, "Steve, I think you're sick. You've got a problem."
Chris, I hope you're watching. You need to come live in Superhouse. He'd lose his mind.
Chris would just buy his own house.
He'd
He
be
wouldn't.
touching everything.
No, he wouldn't. the other thing,
He would buy a house and he wouldn't tell us where it is.
I remember one time he told me how mad he was.
He's like, you can come over if I blindfold you and drive you.
I remember one time he was mad another time too, because we had a little mini fridge in the practice space, and somebody drank. He had like a couple Diet Cokes in there, and somebody drank them. It was probably Ricky DeMeo, and Chris came in and flipped out. He's like, I get here after a hard day of work, and I just want a frosty Diet Coke, and I can't have one.
I mean, I can see that's annoying, but it's not that.
Dude, you don't mess with Chris.
Don't mess with Chris's cookies and cokes.
Don't mess with his frosty Diet Cokes and his cookies.
Frost.
But the way he said it, he's like, I just want a frosty Diet Coke.
It's like he's describing a beer, but he doesn't drink, so that's what he describes.
Did I ever tell you about the other food thing that Steve told me one time that his dad said to him?
No.
Steve ate. So Steve's dad always had like a candy bar in his freezer, and Steve's dad was at work, and what? Yeah, see, Chris. Yeah, see, Chris is awesome. Chris is awesome.
I mean, I like Chris.
Because he
he's
does
an
all this
amazing character.
Because he's a character. That's why I like him so
Yeah.
much. But there was one time where Steve, who you can see in some of the videos, he's in some stuff.
Gargoyles Quest, great
But
game.
Steve's dad always left like a Hershey's bar in their freezer, and Steve ate it while his dad was at work. And I was over there, and he was like, you knew that Steve was in trouble because his dad called up to his room, and he was like, Steven, could you come down here, please? And he was like, what's up, Dad? And like, you have to hear Steve talk, because Steve's always like, what's up? He has this like, Steve has like a strange way of speaking that's funny and is like imitatable. And he was like, Steven, did you eat my Hershey's bar? And he's like, I did, Dad. And then he was like, he put like his hand on Steve's shoulder, and he was like, you took that candy bar away from me, son. How could you take this away
Took that
from
candy
me?
bar away from me.
He's like, how could you do this to me, son? It was kind of like, it was like the equivalent of him stealing his kidney.
You took that
He's
candy
like,
bar away
you
from
took
me.
this candy bar away from me. It was like he took his dreams away from him. Yeah, Steven, could you come down here, please? Dude, Steve's dad was so bummed out about that. I couldn't believe it.
You don't do that to a man.
Steve's dad also, have you ever seen Steve's house?
No, I never went over.
Steve's dad isn't a cop, but he sells police stuff. Like he sells like police stuff to like police guys, like sirens and stuff. And I think that Steve's dad wanted to be a cop, but he couldn't be a cop. So he was like one of those guys that was like a wannabe cop. So he drove like a decommissioned police cruiser.
So
and
it's
stuff.
like observe and report.
Yeah, but there was a room downstairs next to their garage full of police badges. Covered every wall. Just police badges from everywhere. His dad collected police badges. So many. I've never seen so many.
Why? That was just his thing?
Thousands of them.
That's weird
police
that-
badges everywhere.
I guess people just like collecting stuff.
He collects police badges. That was Steve's dad's thing, was collecting police badges.
Oh, I died.
It was very strange.
Everybody's got their thing.
I don't know.
Dude, that lemonade was good.
Oh yeah, Nathan drank out. Nathan,
I drank a lemonade. Homero, thank you.
You guys want a cake? On my way to LA for a cake project.
A cake project. No cake for me, thank you.
Seth just had a cake.
I'm a muscle man. Seth doesn't eat cake. He had a pie, an ice
Oh
cream
yeah,
pie.
it was like an ice cream pie for his
Seth's
birthday.
not a fan of cake. So my mom would make us apple pies for our birthday because we used to have cakes when we were little, and then my dad loves apple pie, and so do me and my brothers.
Apple pie's good.
And my mom makes, I'm not kidding, I know everyone says this about their parents, but my mom does make the best apple pie ever. It's really freaking good.
I'll believe it when I have it.
Oh my gosh, man. And she makes it vegan too. She didn't make it vegan before, but now she does. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. So anyways, she made my dad an apple pie one year for his birthday, and then after that, we all wanted apple pie for our birthdays. So now she makes us apple pies. But just to answer your question, I'm not really a cake fan, but thank you. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I do love cake. I just am trying not to eat it a lot right now because I'm an exercise master right now.
I would say that I like cake, but now that you mention it, if somebody asked me, would you prefer an apple pie or a chocolate cake?
Yeah.
I would rather have an apple pie.
Oh, for sure. If it's a good apple pie, it's so much better than a cake.
Because an apple
Because
pie,
apples taste better than cake.
a warm apple pie with a scoop of ice cream
Yeah.
It's very good.
That's the Twin Peaks, the cherry pie, but
Well, they had the cherry pie.
I got the apple.
Pumpkin pie.
I got apple when we went up there every time.
Rhubarb pie. Blueberry pie. It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Hey, it's all good. I should have bought. We don't have any snacks here, so Nathan was like, "Do you want to go to 7-Eleven?"
All I have is like my meal, my vegetables, and
I don't have any food. I have like
I
spaghetti.
went to the grocery store today because I had nothing. I had to. I got my pants from the tailor.
I have spaghetti, and
I
I have
got my
I have
food.
like 3 cans of soup and spaghetti.
You guys ever play Gargoyle's Quest on Game Boy? It's awesome. Ooh, get that heart. Yeah.
I need more food. But yeah, I bought like some Cliff Bars because Nathan was like, I want to go to 7-Eleven. He wanted to go do something.
Yeah, that was our evening, going to 7-Eleven. Editing all day. 7-Eleven is your time off.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that I wrote the script to this thing.
Yeah, when are we going to see that?
Might be after a certain channel stream.
Oh, there's a dad stream tomorrow.
Maybe after that, who knows?
Is there a stream on your channel tomorrow?
Maybe. Could be.
Twitch or YouTube?
I would do that on YouTube. I feel like Twitch is too. I think Twitch is like just gaming. Is like, I think it's preferable for that.
Hey, you know what I want to do? I just had the thought because I'm having fun playing this Game Boy right here. I should get, unless you can get it on Steam, on Nintendo wouldn't allow that. I was gonna say, how could I play other than getting a Super Nintendo and a Game Boy adapter?
Mm-hmm.
How could I play Mario 6 Golden Coins on stream?
Emulators.
Do you think there's a 6 Golden Coins emulator, the color version?
Yeah.
Because the Game Boy to Super Nintendo colorized it.
Yeah, yeah.
Emulators. I didn't even think about emulators. Everyone's saying emulators. Oh, I should say this. Pete the Norwegian, Segata, you'll be happy to hear this. Well, maybe I'll do that. I'm going to look into... that's what I was thinking, Super Game Boy. I was thinking I could get that and do that, but then I got wires and systems. There's already too many wires and systems. I just want to get the emulator is the way to go.
My room's full of wires now.
I hate wires. Wires are the bane of my existence.
Now that I have that PS2, it's wires everywhere.
Oh, there's a Wii copy of Super Mario All-Stars. Oh, I could play that on my Wii U, which would be more wires and systems, but I have my Wii U for Skyward Sword, so I could just do it on that. If there's really a Wii version...
Well, it's probably like...
Maybe I'll just get the
It's
emulator.
probably on some Mario thing.
I'm gonna look up the emulator after we end this stream, and I might start playing that soon. I have so many games I want to play on that the dad channel's become my gaming channel, and I'm like barely in character, and I play games on there. If you guys aren't subscribed, go subscribe to the dad gaming channel. I play for 6 hours a night, a lot of nights a week. Not 6 hours every night. Last night was 6 hours, but I do like at least 3. I have so many games I want to play right now. I want to complete all 3 Eco, Shadow of the Colossus, and the I almost said Good Neighbor, not Good Neighbor, Last Guardian. Those games are amazing. That's some of my favorite. I want to beat Skyward Sword, and I have to beat Wind Waker still, and then I want to beat Twilight Princess because I've never played Twilight Princess. Oh yeah, gosh, AJ, that was insane. You guys broke Dad big time the other night.
Dragon Cygnus.
6 Gold Coins is not on it. Segata, dang, I'm bummed.
Oh, it's just the Super NES version.
Yeah, I'm reading the Wii version has something. Well,
Yeah.
I'll just get the emulator.
I can't believe how much
Oh,
Dragon
yeah.
Cygnus happened the other day.
I don't have the Dragon Sickness. I leaned into it, obviously, last night.
I couldn't believe
just
that.
to go with the joke. Yeah, thank you again to everyone who donated. I earned $4,200 the other night. That half of it was from lunatics donating and people
crazy.
roll trolls in Discord. Before I started the stream, people donated $2,000 on Dad's Discord, so thank you. And then I started the stream, and another $2,200 was donated on the stream. So in total, I earned $4,200. And then last night, after fees, I earned another $360.
That amount of
so
money is
I
not even
earned,
possible.
I earned like $4,600. I couldn't do math. So thank you, everyone. That pays a few months of my bills for sure.
So
Yeah,
crazy.
it was amazing. So the dad audience is insane. The dad audience is super into it. So thank you, everyone. I love you all for watching.
Very
Dad.
generous.
I was gonna say something about. Oh yeah, I was gonna say Pizza Norwegian and Segata. You guys would be pumped about this. There is another character. It's not gonna be for a tiny bit. I will finish GTA. Don't worry. That's my main priority. I'm loving GTA right now. I'm gonna be sad when it's over, but I'm bringing back a character in a gaming landscape. I know I've said it 100 times before with this other project we're doing. I'm not gonna be able to shoot that thing in my garage. I'm not gonna be able to shoot chugging gigabytes in my garage because of Corona. It just can't happen. So I got rid of all of that wood paneling. I cleaned up the garage. It just can't happen right now. So,
But Nathan's working on
there's
something.
another
He's working on
plan.
something with another guy.
There's another plan with another person that you guys have all know about. And I'm not gonna say anything about it because there's nothing really happening at this point, but
Yeah,
we're
it's
just
not
talking
concrete.
about it. That I'm really excited to do this project though, and I can't wait till it happens. But there will be some video game based stuff coming from me. That's not just let's play dad stuff.
If this thing happens,
It would be probably become my main job.
and if this thing happens,
The dad channel won't go anywhere. That'll still happen, but I'll do
Yeah.
both of these things at once.
if it did happen, would a character from my past be coming back too?
If you're lucky.
If I'm good for Christmas.
If you're
Great.
good for Christmas, yes.
Great. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. with
Yeah,
this-
it'd be
this thing.
really, really cool. It'll be a really cool show that I think you guys would all enjoy it. So we'll see. But then I was gonna say something about something else.
That conversation with the mystery person seemed to go pretty well.
Yeah, it went awesome. And then today there was more conversation about it today. So I'm hoping in the next month or so it could be underway. It would be awesome. It'd be a big.
I'm not
it'd be-
saying who that character would be.
It would change our lives. It's funny because you're wearing it right now. It definitely change our lives in a few ways. So things would be different around here. I was gonna say something about another thing. Oh yeah. Oh, I guess I could say that. I was gonna say the whole.
What? Oh yeah. Oh, that thing.
But like that's not really that big a deal.
It's funny.
There is a change. There's this other change coming. I keep farting. You'll see. You'll see. Just keep watching. There's a lot of crap coming out. A lot of crap.
Well, I think that other thing that you wanted to do that is going to happen soon. That's like a funny thing. What?
Oh, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
But it's not that big of a. It's not like a big announcement.
No, that's
thing.
just going to be a funny thing.
Yeah.
It's the most.
It's a drastic change in a way.
But it's like a change back to you 10 years ago.
Yeah, kind. Yeah.
It's funnier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff up in the air. Actually, there's a lot of stuff that we can't really talk about. There's a lot of stuff up in the air.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about because we don't want to ruin it. Part of the experience would be ruined, but also we don't really have the things fully figured out to really say yet.
There's been Nathan has talked.
There'll be for the next 10,000 years. There will be always new things coming out.
Yeah.
And there'll be constant flow of videos somewhere somehow in streams.
Nathan and I was also talking, but it was Nathan's call. We were talking to a guy about a thing, so it might happen. Hopefully it does. It'd be very cool if it did. But I think the point that Nathan was making is we can't shoot. It's just like with Corona, we can't really shoot. We can't really shoot in this garage the way that we wanted to. So I don't know. We gotta figure out. We're in the process of figuring out a bunch of stuff, so hopefully it happens. We're trying to work it out, but it's hard. I think that Corona's messing everything up. But thank you guys for keeping us all alive. I mean, I don't know what I would be doing if it wasn't for working on all this stuff. It's been crazy. It's been crazy for everybody, I'm sure. Nobody expected a pandemic. Nobody expected all the craziness. Nobody expected like an election that's like, I think things are going to go off the rails with the election this year. It's just like so much craziness. But we're trying. We're trying. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a pessimist. I would say I'm a realist.
It's not real, but you just said something negative that is not. You can't say at all. This election is going to be off the rails. It could.
The election's definitely going to be off the rails. Are you kidding me?
I don't know, you never know. You got to be optimistic.
Well, you don't follow. I follow politics.
I follow optimism.
If you were,
I know what's going on.
if you were thinking that the election this year is not going to be crazy, then you're insane.
Every election, every year, there's something that goes wrong.
This is particularly.
But every year, it just comes with. It's always.
You don't pay attention to stuff though.
Of course I do. I pay attention to everything
Is that
you see.
is that number two?
It's the other half of it. I pay attention to all the same stuff you do. I just don't talk about it 1,000 hours a day like you do and obsess over it. I just don't care.
Well, I think that you should be aware of what's going on.
But I mean, just talk about it. It's in my head, and I go, okay, and then I move on.
Yeah, you know, like you know who is running.
I see all the same stuff. I see Apple News every day. I see stuff on Reddit. I'm like looking at the internet constantly.
I guess
see it
so.
all. I see it on Instagram. I see it on Twitter. I see it all over.
I don't know. This one's gonna be wild, but
I just don't care.
but I'm just saying the things that should concern you.
It does concern me. What am I going to do about it? I'm going to vote, and I'm going to do what I can. There's no reason to talk about it and be worried for absolutely
Well,
no
they're
reason.
defunding the postal service.
Yeah, it
They're-
blows, and I'm going to sign petitions. I'll sign do everything I can, but I don't talk about it because there's no reason. It just
Get in front of that
it
camera.
just adds stress.
I need to get my crazy sparkling water.
There's no reason to.
I'm not stressed about it. I just like talking about it.
But when you talk about it, the things you say sound stressful. You go, oh no, world's crazy, things are crazy, I think the election's gonna be crazy. It's like that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound positive and optimistic.
You can't just be a dope about it. You can't just be like,
You don't have to be a dope about it. You don't have to say anything about it. Like, why even talk about it? That's not what people want to hear. You are interested in it.
you can't just be have blind optimism.
I'm not saying I have blind optimism. I hope for the best. But I'm not going. But you talk about it like 1,000 times, and you're always saying, erring on the more negative side of things. It's hard for a complete maniacal optimist to hear stuff like that all the time.
You're a maniacal optimist. That's a good way to describe it.
Maniacal optimist is the most perfect personality. It's been voted on by top scientists.
You know, this is pretty good sparkling water. I won't say that the advertising campaign is like definitely worked on me, but it is pretty good sparkling water.
Is it flavorless? Just regular water?
It's just sparkling water, yeah. Put this in front of the camera.
Tom got that new liquid death.
It's just sparkling water. It's the most metal sparkling water that I've ever seen.
I saw the ad for it on YouTube, and they were like swearing in it. I was like, what the heck?
It's pretty good. I mean, it's just water. And the tagline is, murder your thirst. I will say that I was pretty thirsty, and now it's helping. It's very clean tasting water.
Yoda said that stuff's probably worse for you than alcohol.
There's nothing in it, it's water.
So there's nothing in it, there's water.
It's carbonated water.
It's they literally just put a logo on water and they're selling it.
Yeah, that's all it is.
I never heard of it until like a couple days ago. Is it new?
I think it's new, yeah. It's just
Yeah, Segatol. I got that too. So there's a store out here called Ralph's. I think it's owned by Kroger actually, because they do have the Kroger sparkling water cans. It's like $1 for a 6-pack. It's crazy how cheap it is, and it's bubble water. Tastes great.
I mean, this is probably, it's just that with a different.
Oh, Amy, I'd never heard of it until I saw the ad like a couple days ago on YouTube.
I mean, supposedly the difference between like water brands is that they source it from a different place. Like if you get the Kroger brand, that's just water off the tap that they're carbonating.
It's a tap water for sure.
Right. It's just they take filtered water and they just carbonate it. This is they say it's from the Australian Alps or
It's
something.
from the Australian sweat
I mean, it's good.
of Australian firefighters.
I will say this about it. It's like, it's not bad. I think it was $2. I don't know if it's worth $2.
Oh, Kung Fu Panda 3, the best of all of them. I think I
got
only
re-
watched the first one.
It's got really cool branding and marketing for it.
I like that this cup says, Kung Fu Panda 3, see the movie. That's it. Here's our ad for the movie.
See it.
Kung Fu movie, Kung Fu Panda, Kung Fu movie, Kung Fu Panda 3. Look at it.
Watch it.
Watch it. I mean, that
Also-
sounds like a joke.
We went into 7-Eleven, and some guy came in without his mask on, and then the clerk like went over and said something to him, and I think the guy said, "Oh, I forgot my mask. Can I use your bathroom?" And then the guy was like, "Yeah, go ahead," and let him use the bathroom. And then he came out and like shopped and bought stuff, but it's like that guy probably just uses that excuse everywhere. He's like, "Oh, I forgot my mask."
Yeah, you're right. Never wears it because he
And
doesn't
the,
want to.
and
He
the guy was like,
knows
"Oh
that
yeah,
I
don't
can
worry
say that.
about it." It was some older guy. It was like a 50-year-old guy.
Old people don't care. Old people and teenagers. A lot of teenagers just don't wear masks. Because it's kind of like when your parents told you to wear your helmet when you're skateboarding, you're like, yeah, sure. And you never wore it. That's what I equate Corona masks to 90s skateboard helmets.
Yeah.
I'm not going to wear it. It's embarrassing. But my friends aren't wearing them, so I don't want to wear it.
You know what stinks about 7-Eleven? It always seems like a good idea, but then you go in there, and then I'm like,
Well, good job, Frisbee. You're a good teen.
but then when you go into
LA teens don't.
do you get this? You go into 7-Eleven, you're like, oh, let's go to 7-Eleven and get some snacks, and then you go in there and you're like, I don't really want any of this.
Every time I go to 7-Eleven, I'm like, what am I doing here? I don't
Like,
want any of this
I'm
stuff.
like, I don't want any of this junk.
Every single time, I think that as soon as I step through the door.
So I bought a bunch of Cliff Bars, and I bought some overpriced Australian sparkling water.
Sounds like a deal.
Because I was like, I don't want anything from here. I was like, I just don't have any food.
Mm.
So I got a Cliff Bar. I bought pickles. I was like, well, I can
Pickles.
I was like, I guess I can get pickles here.
Yeah, usually when I go there, I'll get like yogurt or and bananas. I'm like, well, that's like at least regular food. That's not gonna like kill me. But then tonight I went crazy and I got cupcakes.
Yeah. They don't have a lot of dairy-free stuff is also a problem.
Yeah,
Everything is just like
it's good. 7-Eleven. They're stuck in the 90s, Nebraska.
yeah. It's good if you just want chips.
Although, well, there's that one convenience store on the promenade that
Oh.
has like all kinds of good stuff.
I don't even know if that's there anymore.
It is. I saw it the other day.
Oh, it's still
I
there.
went right by it. Yeah. LA has. You got to go to the boutique LA
But
convenience
that's because
stores.
it's on the Santa Monica Promenade.
Yeah. Well, the LA specialty places will have healthy vegan stuff.
You know what I miss?
But the mainstream stuff won't.
I missed the last time we went to that area, like whatever, and we were like before Corona. That Whole Foods that's like on the promenade, it's gone.
There was a promenade. Oh, on 5th Street.
Yeah, but like remember
That one. It's still CVS. It's been at CVS for a couple of years.
Yeah, but remember like
It wasn't on the promenade. It was on 5th Street.
But remember like 2012, we would like go there,
Yeah.
get smoothies, then we would go to the promenade.
That was when there was 5 Whole Foods in one town. Santa Monica had 5 Whole
No,
Foods.
it had-
No, there was.
it-
There was Brentwood.
Oh, Brentwood.
There was Montana.
Brentwood's West LA. That's not Santa Monica.
It's like half a mile.
And then there was a
It's-
West LA Whole Foods too.
That's farther away. But there's Wilshire. There was
Yeah, there's still Wilshire.
5th Street, Wilshire.
Oh, yeah.
There's Brentwood. There's Westwood. And then the other one
Montana.
was Venice, which was just down the street.
And then there was Montana,
So the whole thing was, I already said Montana.
the tiny one.
I said that
That's
one.
still there.
I know. So there was 5 within a 2-mile radius.
Necessary.
Very necessary. There should be 10.
Well, what I liked that one that was near the promenade because it was cool to go.
I still like the Montana one. It's my favorite one. 'Cause
Well,
it's a secret one.
Well, I like to go the one that was near the promenade because you could go to that one, get a smoothie, Then you could like go to the beach. Or you could go to the promenade.
That one, I went to auditions directly across from that Whole Foods every time on Fifth Street.
Oh my gosh.
Oh
Avatar.
my gosh, thank you, Avatar.
To
Oh my gosh, we've earned $42 tonight.
offset. Does that say spanking?
Sparkling.
Oh, sparkling expenses. Thanks, Avatar. It's like to offset spanking.
Segata doesn't like the smell of health in eternity, I guess.
Whole Foods is just it is what it is. It's like
It smells weird to you because it has natural food in there and it doesn't have products filled with chemicals in it. It smells like oats and
my gosh,
flowers
joking.
and fruit. That's why it smells weird
the water's
to you.
from Austria. Is that what he said? I thought it was from Australia.
Austria.
Oh, I
Not
thought it was from
Australia.
I thought it was Austria or Australia. Whole Foods is what it is. It's like you pay. It's overpriced for sure, but
Well, thanks,
it's like,
Pete. I'll tell Seth. His new movie, I think, would be a successor. There's some driving shots in his new movie
Oh yeah.
with a really nice camera and
His
a
new-
follow. We had a follow car
Seth
for
has
that.
Seth has two things coming out. He's got that.
We has Charlene's movie.
Was a short.
That's what I mean. Charlene's short,
That's just a
and then he
video.
has this feature.
Yeah.
Seth and Charlene wrote and directed and
Short.
acted in a short film together, and Seth just edited it, and it's being like mixed and color corrected and stuff right now.
But that's for like a pitch that they're doing. They're doing to try to get funding.
I think they'll put it on the internet. I think did they have people donate to it? Oh no, Charlene paid for it.
He said he would put it on the internet. I think.
You guys could see that one at some point, and then his movie is pretty much done.
The thing he did with Charlene is just something that she funded. It's just a, it's like a pitch video.
It's like a concept piece.
Yeah, but that's like another.
It's pretty good though.
Yeah, like the footage looked great.
There's a really funny thing in it, and I was like, that's such a good idea.
Did Aaron shoot it?
No, some other guy shot it.
Oh.
They had like a whole different crew.
But they had like a crew. too.
Yeah, they had like a DP and everything. Seth just went out the other day and shot more for it. He had to get B-roll. On the day it was like 110. Him and the camera guy went out all
yeah.
day. He wasn't back until it was nighttime.
Did he tell you about it, what happened with that?
When you were shooting?
No, before. He was supposed to go with the camera guy, and he talked to the guy, and the guy said he was down, and then Seth tried to confirm with him, and Seth was just sitting in the dining room, and he's like, I don't know what to do. He's like, the guy won't message me back. He's like, I'm trying to confirm with him. He won't message me back. And he messaged Seth, and I don't know what he was doing, but the guy finally messaged Seth back and said, oh, sorry, dude. I was in a yoga class. Or I was in a 3-hour yoga class.
3 hour?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like,
wow.
Where was he going?
L.A.
Yeah, LA, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty good though, that short. I used to go to that Whole Foods on 5th.
Maybe Bob was
They
around.
said the mic got muted.
Oh, really?
No?
Muted. Oh, weird.
What? It's not muted though.
Oh, now it's back.
We didn't do anything.
Yeah, weird.
I didn't even touch anything. We were just talking.
Yeah, the phone just got weird, I guess.
What the heck?
What I was saying is, I remember
Haunted.
Yeah, haunted.
Haunted stream.
I remember going to that.
Thank you for $46. Holy
Yeah,
crap, that's a
thanks,
lot
guys.
for this channel this late at night.
You basically paid,
We're bored, so we're just rambling here.
Yeah,
Listen to us complain.
you basically paid for our snacks tonight, so thank you.
Oh yeah, you did.
Um,
And I cashed in a $20 scratch card that I had, a scratch ticket that I forgot I had. And so it's like, you have that, you know.
it's been there since March.
I didn't even know I had it.
You bought it. You won $20. It was what you broke even. You spent $20
Oh,
on it.
yeah.
You won $20.
So it was a savings account. I saved $20 and I got the cash tonight.
So you paid for your snacks with that.
Yeah, sweet deal.
Nice.
This lemonade is crazy.
Oh yeah, Nathan's drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I don't know why I'm drinking it. It tastes horrible.
You should have got the fruit punch one.
No, that would probably be grosser. I don't like strawberry stuff often. If it's like false strawberry, I won't like it. It has to be like natural strawberry.
Well, maybe someday I'll enjoy one of those with you.
Tom said, I don't know if you guys heard this. Tom said he would drink a 16-year-old girl. So I can tell you what, the first time I forgot that I had this. When I was 22, I did have alcohol. I did have a sip. It was more than a sip of Mike's Hard Lemonade.
You blew it back
And
then.
it was when I was 22 because my girlfriend drank and I like hated alcohol and I was always kind of being a grump about it and she'd go drinking. I was like, why do you need to do that? I was like very closed-minded 22-year-old jackass who just didn't understand why people needed to have something like that, and I wouldn't just let her be. So I was a jerk, in my opinion, and I didn't like that I was like that, and I tried very hard to like stop that, and eventually I did. And I, as a 22-year-old, I felt very proud that I was working on myself and I was being as woke as I was for a closed-minded
You're a pretty.
post-teenager.
It's like a pretty open thing of you to do.
Yeah, so I said to her, I said, I don't want to be a grump. I want you to do what you want to do. It's just, I just don't know why I have this hatred for it. I had this like hatred. I think I do know what it is now, because all the kids who drank alcohol in my high school literally beat me up. And like I had to switch schools because I got beat up so bad and harassed so much. One kid, I was skating down the street one time and I had a wallet chain, and one of the football players, they drove by in a car, they reached out and they grabbed my chain on my pants and pulled it and ripped my pants in my chain, and it pulled me off my skateboard and dragged me down the street for like a second until it snapped. And I was like next to the car. I could have gotten run over. I was like skating down the road. So these people who drank all the time in the woods, I like hated them. And I hated alcohol. And my dad didn't drink, so I just was never around it. My mom had wine every once in a while, but she was never like drunk. So I truly hated alcohol. I was like, I didn't like people who drank it. So, and I was like, if you need that, then you don't have like an advanced mind, and you can't just be happy without it. So that's how I felt. And then I got lucky that none of my friends drank either. So I fell into like a good group of friends who were like healthy and skateboarded. And my girlfriend, who I like loved, and I was 22, she drank, and I was like, I never had a girlfriend that drank, and I was like, oh God, I just didn't know how to deal with it. And I was trying not to be a jerk, so I said to her, I was like, all right, I'm gonna just drink a Mike's Hard Lemonade, because she said that would be the thing I would hate the least. So I was like, I just want to do this so that I can say, there, I did it. It's not a big deal.
You accomplished
It'll
it.
snap me out of it, and I'll be like, I did it too, so I can't get mad at you because it's something I did, and I'll realize it's not that big a deal, and I should let you just be free and be open, and like relax how you want to relax and do what you want to do with your friends. So that's what I did. I drank a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I don't think it was the whole thing though, and I blocked it out of my mind. So I always forget. I genuinely forget that when I was 34 and I actually drank the first
You got
time,
drunk.
that was what I keep thinking was the first time I ever had alcohol, because I truly wiped that out of my mind because I regretted it so much.
Yeah.
It kind of helped with the relationship, but like we were not gonna last anyways, so it wasn't no point. But it did help me later start thinking like, what do I care what people do? It doesn't matter. I just didn't want drunk people around me being annoying and being like breaking my stuff, or just, I just didn't like it. Took a while for me to really get over that closed-mindedness of drunk people. And then at 34 I really tried it, and I was like, okay, I understand why people
You drank
do
an
it.
entire bottle of wine in one
Yeah,
shot.
the point was to get drunk because I wanted to know what drunk was. I was
I
like,
really
what
wanna-
is drunk? What does it feel like? What does it mean? What
I
does it
really
do?
hope that the video surfaces. Nathan
It
filmed-
never will. I talked to someone about this the other day.
Nathan filmed Nathan documented the process of him drinking this, and then what happened after.
I hate that I deleted it, but I deleted it out of shame because I was embarrassed. I mean, maybe I could find it through Apple on the cloud somewhere or something,
Yeah.
but it was 2013.
There's documentation of just Nathan being like, okay, I'm gonna drink this bottle now. He drinks the bottle,
And I was
it's
like,
just-
okay, I had this much. I feel this right now, and I documented every step, and I'm like, I've had this many ounces, which is this much of a cup, and I did this, and I drank the whole thing of wine,
yeah.
and it was like a bottle of wine. I was like, and I did it this fast, and then I was like, okay, I feel this at this point. Right now, it's been 5 minutes, and now I'm feeling kind of like this. I was describing how I felt because I was just so intrigued by what is it? What is it? What's happening to your brain? Why do you feel this way? How much do you need to feel this much and then feel this much? And it still doesn't make sense to me.
Well, if he ever finds it.
I won't be able to find it. I deleted it from my phone the next day.
Oh.
I hate that I did that because it was really interesting because
You showed us
on the video,
You showed us a little bit of it.
I don't think I did. I probably showed you something.
did.
I tried to show you another time I did it.
No, you showed
later.
us. You showed.
Because I documented myself a few times.
No, you definitely showed me the drinking the bottle. You should like. You
I never
showed the
filmed
drinking.
that. I didn't film that. I only
You sure?
filmed. Yeah,
You must have shown me
no,
another time.
It must have been another time because the only thing I filmed was after I was sitting. I had a broken foot. I was on the couch with Frankie.
Yeah.
And what I filmed was me talking about it, and then I started going crazy, and it sounded like I was on like acid.
I did not see that.
I started saying everyone. Oh, I started freaking out. I was like, everyone has to vote for Frankie. Frankie's running for the mayor of Muffinville, and we all have to vote for him. And I don't know who I was talking to, but whoever was in the phone.
You were super drunk.
I was trying to get votes for Frankie because Frankie the dog was running for mayor of Muffinville, and he had to be the mayor because
wanna
he
see
was the
that.
Muffin Man. And if no one voted for him, we'd be screwed. And I was like, please vote for Frankie. Look at him. He's like the cutest muffin in the world. And I showed that to Siobhan, and she's like, oh my God, you're like on. She's like, it sounds like you're on drugs. This is like the very first time I ever had alcohol. But it was disgusting, and I hate wine, and I'll never drink wine ever again. I didn't understand what to drink, so I was like, I don't know, wine. What is even alcohol? So.
What do you eat when you don't have food and you're? I lived off Cliff Bars forever.
I can't get into Cliff Bars. There's one peanut butter one that I like, but I don't love it. I like make myself eat it. Paul loves Cliff Bars. I just can't do it.
I
The
think
Luna Bars I think I like more.
I think there's just something about Cliff Bars that's like when you first go vegetarian or vegan. I think especially like 15 years ago, Cliff Bars was all you had. You just ate tons of Cliff
Yeah,
Bars.
Cliff Bars were like a late 90s, early 2000s snack for sure for vegan people.
That was like the vegan snack is Cliff
But
Bars.
Luna Bars, I liked those more. They had better flavors. And Cliff Bar makes them, so it's like the same thing.
Cliff Bars are too expensive for you. Cliff Bars are like it's like $4 for $5.
They're like $1.
It's like the cheapest.
Are you eating like 50-cent garbage granola
Cliff
bars
are like
instead?
Cliff Bars are the cheapest ones you can get.
I mean, I don't know what else. He's not even a comparison to a Cliff Bar because those other things that they sell, just like generic granola bars, aren't even the same thing.
Too expensive.
You're not going to get the nutrition out of dirt that you will get out of a Cliff Bar.
Also, Cliff Bars are pretty cheap. Get with it. Get with the program.
Go to the program.
Get with the program.
You want to hang with Superhouse, you got to have a super diet.
Yeah,
Cupcakes like I just ate.
You want to be the butler in Superhouse?
Yeah, you want to be the butler in Superhouse, you got to change your diet.
Yoda, if you ever become our
You
butler,
can't eat bugs for free because if you eat a bug, you go to jail for freaking murder.
if Yoda ever becomes our butler, he is not allowed to eat meat in the house.
Yoda, when are you going to apply to be our butler?
He's not allowed to bring it in the house. He's not allowed to eat it in the house. No dairy.
Nope.
You're going vegan, buddy.
This is a murder-free zone.
And
It's probably so annoying listening to us. We're like, no meat, no murder. It's like
and
we're
you
like
have to eat,
90s.
and you have to buy Cliff Bars.
You have to buy them. I hate Cliff Bar. I won't say I hate them. I just would never choose to buy one. But it's always a thing on a road trip, and you go to the gas station. It's like, I'll get a banana and a Cliff Bar. It's the best thing here.
We'll let it slide that you're allowed to buy 2 dairy items a week.
If he moves, you're not allowed to believe in conspiracy theories.
Yeah, you're allowed to buy 2 dairy items a week, so you can pick.
He doesn't believe in conspiracy theories. He believes in the truth.
Yeah, duh. So you can get like.
No murder. Boring.
So you could get like.
Get out then.
You could get some cheese or something, and like butter, but then after you get your 2 dairy items a week, then you're not allowed to buy anymore.
Dairy will mess you up.
You're gonna have to put tofu in your air fryer. And vegan chicken nuggets and stuff.
You know, I'll do that sometimes, Segata, on a road trip. I'll be like, all right, I'll eat my Hostess for the 5 years. I'll eat like one Hostess every few years.
You just
I used to
ate them.
love, that wasn't Hostess though, that was the 7-Eleven brand.
Same thing.
No, because the Hostess has beef in them.
Oh.
Has beef tallow or something gross in it. But the 7-Eleven ones only have egg in them. So, it's not as bad.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure the Hostess ones used to have beef in them. Maybe they don't anymore.
Probably not.
That's why I stopped eating them, because they had it's like beef dinguses and other rotten garbage that you don't need. Egg is not a murder. Is not murder. It's abortion.
I mean,
So
Nathan does
half murder.
Nathan bought eggs today, and
I do eat eggs sometimes, but I'm not vegan.
Yeah, Nathan's a vegetarian. But I will also say that Nathan, because he bought those eggs, he's a monster.
Tell you, I don't love eating eggs.
Like I saw those eggs, and
But-
I saw those eggs, and I was like, he's as bad as Donald Trump.
I try to fill myself up with crap sometimes because I'm working out, so I gotta like eat crap.
Those eggs could have been chickens.
I mean, the vegan bodybuilders that are out there are like huge maniacs, so it can be done. No human ever has to eat anything that's not vegan, and I will never hear any different because it's totally true. They do not need it. You would not die without it. If you're stuck on an island, you could live off fruits and vegetables.
yeah. I mean, it's a bigger argument. I know
It's
that.
a big debate, and it's not even. There's no point talking about. Y'all know how we feel, and it doesn't really matter how we feel, anyways. People should do whatever they want.
Live how you're gonna live.
That's how you're gonna live. But just always choose Sega over Nintendo. That's the only thing we cannot debate.
Do I agree with that?
Are you kidding me? You would choose Super Nintendo over Genesis?
I would choose. Okay, I would choose. So NES over Sega Master System. I would choose.
Yeah, I guess.
I would choose
because the games are better.
I would choose the Genesis over Super Nintendo. I would choose
Yeah.
PlayStation over
No, you can't. You have to pick.
over
You
64.
have to pick Saturn or 64.
64.
Okay.
Better games.
Nights into Dreams, Panzer Dragoon.
GoldenEye, WCW,
Boring.
WCW, NWO.
They had
Revenge,
those games on Saturn
Ocarina
too.
of
They had all the
Time,
wrestling games on
Majora's-
Saturn.
Majora's Mask.
Zelda, boring. Give me a break.
Um,
Okay, then GameCube or Dreamcast.
GameCube, 100%.
Hit you in the dingus.
It's a better system.
No, it's not.
Dreamcast had a couple.
Dreamcast is still literally the best system that has been put out in the modern day. Still.
Dreamcast had a
PlayStation
couple-
3, 4, Xbox, all of them. They're not as good as Dreamcast.
Dreamcast had some good games, but GameCube was a better system.
False.
I mean,
There's
true.
never been a system that has blown
That is-
Dreamcast out.
that is
That's
fa-
why people still make games
There's
for
never
it.
been a system that has failed so hard that caused a company to go bankrupt.
Yeah, because
as
no one could wrap their
Dreamcast.
minds around how beyond amazing it was.
It ruined. It made Sega go bankrupt.
Because they were ahead of their time. And everyone who didn't get into it is a freaking cave dweller.
And I will say, in the ultimate scheme of that argument,
Hearthstone 2, perfect game. Incredibly
in
fun.
the bigger scheme of that, Dreamcast, GameCube, PS2. PS2 blows them all away. PS2 is way superior.
No, because
system.
Dreamcast is still better.
PS2 was so much better than Dreamcast that it murdered it. It murdered it and whizzed on its grave.
No, everyone still loves Dreamcast more.
It murdered the Dreamcast.
Just looking at the system of a Dreamcast, not even plugged in, just looking at the physical system
Useless.
is more entertaining than any other video game you've
Useless
ever
system.
played.
No DVD drive.
Just listening to the sound of the laser reading the disc is more entertaining than any other video game you've ever played.
I would rather drink a
that's
bottle
not even an
of
opinion.
bleach than play a Dreamcast.
You'd rather drink a bottle of bleach than do anything.
Well, no, the Dreamcast is still a good system. The Dreamcast is a good system.
Perfect controller, feels the best in your hand, best looking system, best graphics,
I disagree.
best games.
I disagree.
It's perfect. It's
It has-
literally perfect.
Name 10 Dreamcast games that are good.
The first ones in the catalog begin with A. The first 10.
Just name 10 Dreamcast games that you think are good.
Slave Zero, amazing. Sonic Adventure, amazing. Ready to Rumble, amazing.
These are all kind of these are mediocre.
Hearthstone 1, Hearthstone 2,
These are
amazing. Crazy Taxi,
A lot of these
amazing.
games that you're naming. All right, name console specific games. You're naming these mediocre games that came out for other systems.
They're all
too.
perfect.
Name console specific games.
All the Dreamcast games. Slave Zero is amazing. It's awesome. Shen freaking moo, you dingus.
Shenmue's good,
Told ya.
but did you read?
Forklift
But you're reading
all
that
night.
off the screen
Yeah, I know.
because you can't actually name games that you're just blindly saying.
Because I have had
You're blindly
lemonade.
just saying Dreamcast is a system that's so good. Oh boy.
Because the name is Dreamcast. That's already better than everything. There's no other system that's had a cool name. It's always just Sony's one, Xbox's system, Nintendo's system.
Yes.
Nintendo's system is literally called Nintendo's video game system. Nintendo Entertainment.
All I'm
Box.
saying is that the PS2 was
Dreamcast?
The PS2
It sounds
was-
like a weird band that hangs out in the
was,
desert.
The PS2 was so much better than the Dreamcast that it murdered it and put Sega out of business.
Because the sheep bought it. Yes. If you
No, it
want to
had-
be a
it had
sheep,
better
fine.
games.
Go jump off that cliff, you lemming.
It had better games, dude.
I'm not jumping off that cliff.
The PS2.
Typing of the Dead was awesome. House of the Dead, another great
You're just
game.
reading. You're just reading what.
Doesn't
Sega
matter if
does.
I'm reading them. They're reminding me of the games that I like.
You're just reading what Sega. And Sega.
Dynamite, Deca, that's another good
And
one.
also, Sega taught.
Who cares if I'm reading them?
Segata's
I'm still telling you good
Segata's
games.
name has Sega in his
yeah.
name.
Jet Set
So-
Radio, another one. Jet Grind Radio, another good one.
Segata is not. Segata's out of this conversation. He's biased.
Because no, he's intelligent.
He's biased.
Your name may as well be PlayStation Tom. What's
Just
the
call him
difference?
PlayStation Man.
PlayStation Pinos.
PlayStation Penis.
That's you.
Fine, I'll take it.
Dreamcast, hands down, the best. We all know it. PlayStation Tim.
PlayStation Tim.
Hee.
All I'm saying.
You know what I've been thinking? I'm actually gonna get on freaking Amazon or something. Hey, where's CC Games?
It's like 4 in the morning for him.
CC, wake up! I got some cravings for some games. I want to
You're
get.
gonna have him wet your whistle or some games.
I want to get a freaking PS Vita.
I mean, he
Because
probably has it.
that's nostalgic
just
now.
text him?
Isn't it weird how a Vita, which came out like 4 years ago, is now nostalgic? At least it is for me, for some reason. I want to play a Vita because there was 2 games I played like in 2014 or whenever I had it that were really fun, and I want to play them again. I don't remember what they were. One was like a first-person shooter. Can somebody name some first-person shooters for Vita? And the Uncharted game on the Vita was really fun. The Golden Abyss or whatever it's called.
Hey, you know what? I think
I have the Switch, but the Vita was a perfect size.
is
I
a-
liked how it felt in my hand.
there is a place in the house that I think we should put your Dreamcast. I think it's the perfect spot for it.
Shut up! Not the garbage. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
I'm gonna karate chop your
There's the-
face off.
There's the perfect place for it. It's not the garbage. There's the perfect place, I think, for
The toilet. What other lousy place in a house could there be?
Yeah, there's no other.
Yeah, the Vita's like 2012. Okay, yeah, I knew it was somewhere back.
I mean, you said it too. You said that the perfect place to put your Dreamcast
Space
is
Channel
the
5.
toilet.
Space Channel 5. Tight. Since when have you ever had a teenage boner for an electronic creature other than Ooh La La for Space Channel 5?
Never. Are you
Yeah.
taking your Dreamcast out now so you can look at it? You can look at your paperweight.
Hey, guess who I got this from? Does anybody know?
Just dig it out of the trash.
You know who I got this baby from? It's not in here because it's in a box in my room.
Secured location.
Ooh, got some brand new batteries in here still.
The Dreamcast isn't a bad system. The point
Perfect logo, perfect name.
The point that I'm making is that in an overall scheme of things, the PS2 is a better system, in my opinion.
Yeah, in your wrong opinion. It's
And
fine.
also in everybody else's opinion.
In everyone's wrong opinion. It's fine. This is the camera for Dreamcast. Way ahead of its time, way ahead of everybody.
Are you actually going to play that?
Got a freaking disc, man. Woo woo. Discs are tight.
You should be playing that game.
This is just the camera mini game thing or something. This is from Segata.
Ah.
Thank you again, Segata.
I don't know. I enjoyed the Dreamcast for what it was. I bought my Dreamcast to play Code Veronica, and I liked it. I played Shenmue. It's a good game. I played the Sonic game for it. That was good. But then I think there just wasn't enough variety in games.
See? Told you, Yoda. No one had a camera before that.
There wasn't enough-
Sega invented the freaking camera.
PS2 had a camera too.
After Dreamcast did.
All I'm saying is that for my money,
First system to go on the internet. Groundbreaking.
I wish that no systems had ever gone on the internet.
Actually, I think that's a lie. I think the Saturn technically did it too. Because they had like an adapter.
No,
I think there was an adapter for the Saturn.
Genesis had Genesis Online.
Oh,
or
and there's
whatever.
SegaNet for Genesis. No, but like on the internet, I think Dreamcast was the first with an Ethernet port.
Yeah.
The Genesis had
My PlayStation
Sega
has
Sega
an
channel,
Ethernet port.
but it was the first system with an Ethernet
Resident
port.
Evil Online.
Unless there was
Outbreak.
unless Saturn had the adapter.
All I'm saying is that for my money,
The
GameCube-
Japanese NES could not connect to the internet that I'm speaking of, though, because it didn't exist at the time.
all I'm saying is that for my money, GameCube and PlayStation 2 had better games overall.
Yeah, for like losers, people who played Resident Evil
That's
and drank Mountain Dew
That's-
all day. But then if you had
those
like,
are my people.
if you had brave athletes,
You're playing
and you
Panzer
had
Dragoon.
6 skater boys who did stunts for a living, then you got a
because he
Dreamcast
slobbered
because
all
you
over
were
a copy of Space
you were
Channel
busy
5.
escaping the freaking chode police while you were skating with your friends, grinding all the way off a freaking roof of a building, escaping the law. Then you go home and you play Dreamcast like a freaking bad boy. Or you never leave your room because you're afraid of the outside world and you play Resident Evil all day with your Doritos. That's you. Oh my gosh. Dang, freaking Pete the Norwegian just donated $100 direct.
What?
Pete the Norwegian. I think Pete's a Sega fan. I think
listen.
Pete has the right.
There's
Get
listen,
something nice.
Listen, there's one way to decide this.
Holy crap.
There's one way to
Pete.
decide this. Let's settle it right now. PlayStation 2 or Dreamcast?
Everyone
Go.
say PS2 or DC.
PS2 or DC?
And tell me if the mic goes out. I'm going to plug my phone back in.
PS2, PS2, PS2.
Crazy Taxi. Dreamcast,
Dreamcast,
Dream.
Dreamcast.
I mean, it's obvious.
PS2. PS2, PS2, PS2.
It's the same people saying the same thing.
PS2.
Same repeat votes doesn't count.
PS.
Seaman, yeah.
PS2.
Another good game. Seaman, groundbreaking, original.
You're a seaman.
You wish.
Got that PS2.
These are people just making fake accounts just to say this.
You're a bot.
These are all fake accounts, fake accounts.
Yeah, exactly, Yoda. The Dreamcast people are lying because they're hipsters.
I'd rather be a hipster than a loser. Hipsters have the word hip in their name. Losers have the word lose in their name.
All these. Yeah, see?
Told
PS.
ya. Dreamcast won.
We got that PS. We got all these PS double
We
things
just got
in here.
we just got bots from Malaysia commenting now. Bot farm.
Now, these are the
Spamming PS2.
these are the people that are right.
All right, here we'll do another vote. Game Gear. Oh, see, I know I'm gonna lose here on this one. Game Gear or Game Boy.
I mean, Game Boy, obviously. Game Gear stunk, dude.
Game Gear had a light up screen. It had Sonic Chaos on it. I'm pretty sure it was Sonic Chaos that was on the Game Gear. Neo Geo Pocket. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Gotta get the backlit though. I liked the Game Gear more because it lit up. It was so
Yeah, but it was
why did the Nintendo not light up the system from day one?
But it was a battery hog, and
So I'll buy endless batteries for it. Just to have it light up, it's worth it for 10 minutes of gameplay.
I mean, and if you're gonna talk about light up systems, the Atari Lynx was better than the Game Gear.
No, it wasn't.
Lynx
I had
was
all
awesome.
of them. I had the Lynx, I know, I had them all. But the Game Gear was better. Nomad, best light up system.
Just a portable Genesis.
Yeah, that's why it's the best light up system.
Nomad.
Yeah, Nomad was the original Switch. Even though Switch has its own games and it's not playing Wii games or Wii U games. Basically, the Switch became the 32X. That's what Switch is. Switch is a 32X. It's the next step.
I'll take 32X over Dreamcast.
32X had tight games too.
I'll take
Knuckles Chaotix.
Okay, 32X or Dreamcast. Obviously the 32X.
32X or Dreamcast. You idiot.
Obviously the 32X.
What was PlayStation's first portable? Was the PSP? When did the PSP come out?
2003 or 4 maybe?
What were the graphics equivalent to? PlayStation 2?
No, it was like PlayStation 1.
It was like lousy PlayStation 2 graphics.
No, it was like PlayStation 1-ish graphics.
Remember when I said, oh, I don't know if you don't remember this, but I remember when I said at one point, when are they just gonna make, because every time like a handheld would come out and there'd be like the console system and then there's the handheld. So Game Boy looked worse than Nintendo. And then Game Boy Advance looked worse than Super Nintendo. Game Gear looked worse than Genesis. It was there's always a step down. And I remember saying, when are they just gonna have the handheld system of that system?
And now it's the Switch.
But now the Switch is the system. I want two systems, same graphics,
Well, they have a
which I
Switch
guess is what Nomad was.
But they have a Switch and they have a Switch Lite.
Portable or portabler.
Well, but
I want a PlayStation. I want a
Switch you
PlayStation.
can plug into your TV.
I want PlayStation 5 to come out and they go get the console, and it's only a console. You can never have it handheld, or get the handheld one.
That's what the Switch and the Switch
The
Lite
Switch,
are.
no, because the Switch can be made
But the
handheld.
Switch-
I don't want that
No,
option.
But the Switch Lite only plugs or it doesn't plug into a TV.
But the
at all.
Switch is handheld. It has to be one or the other. I want one system
Why?
that is a big system that gets plugged in, just so I can then say, oh, I have a handheld version of this big system. That's what I want. Because that's cool to me. That specific detail is what I'm paying for. To know, oh, you have to have it plugged into a TV. I have it handheld. That's what's cool. I don't like that the Switch is both. One or the other. Or give me two different systems and I'll buy both.
Too complicated.
That's cool.
Yeah, we're cool.
That's what the masses want. They want this random detail. Everything I think is 1% stuff. I want the system to have white screws instead of black screws, but the system to be the same color.
You know what I miss?
I have all these very specific random details in it. That's why my life is so hard.
Nathan, you know what I miss? Sending
The outside world.
No. Sending people messages on Xbox Live. Because that was like the first system where you could like send voice messages to people.
Oh yeah, I didn't do it on that. Well, maybe I did do it on that. I had 360 was my first Xbox. I did like the Game Gear Sonic games a lot. I liked them a lot.
That's what I mean on Xbox 360.
HCV.
Like I miss being able to like see that Steve was online and then send him a voice message.
Yeah, well that's what I would do on PlayStation. You could send a little a voice memo, right?
Yeah.
Was that on PlayStation 3 or?
It was on 3.
I did it on some system with Josh all the time. It might have been on my 360 though.
I think it was 360.
I remember I bought a 360. I bought my very first Xbox system. It was a 360, and I got it for trials. I bought the system so I could then download a $15 game, and that was the only game I had in the system for a long time.
I bought a 360 so I could play BioShock.
BioShock.
BioShock is a great game.
Oh, Seth played. I played the America one.
Oh, BioShock
Infinite. I played a little bit of that. That was kind of cool. I don't like the first person though.
I played Infinite when we lived in Santa Monica, and this is when you were rich.
10 years ago, Yoda. That might have been on the 360.
This is when you were rich.
When I was rich.
Well, it was during your. Well, you were.
Oh, when I was spending and getting crap.
Yeah.
And
So
say-
Nathan,
yeah,
when
the
we lived in
arcade.
Santa Monica, he decided it would be a good idea to buy this TV. Biggest TV I've ever seen in my life. It took up an entire wall.
80-inch TV.
80-inch plasma TV or whatever.
It was too big. We put it in and it was too big.
It took up the whole wall.
It was really uncomfortable to watch because you'd like look around and it was so big.
And I remember you also got this whole like sound system for it, and you had it like you had some guy come and like
Thanks again, Pete. Pete, thank you for that $100. incredible of you to do. And there's been $46
Thanks,
donated.
guys. You paid for our snacks this evening.
What we walk away with from this super chat is actually $46 because it calculates it for you
Oh.
on the phone. So we've earned $146 tonight. Thanks so much.
Well, that direct donation was yours.
Yeah, well, thank you, Pete. I'll probably have to split that with you.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I don't want to, but I will.
Thank you. But no, I remember you paid some guy to like mount all the stuff, and we had this closet that we put the vacuum in, and Nathan had him build like a rack or something.
Oh, because
for all the gear.
he had to put holes in the wall so that the wires could go to the closet that was on the other side of the wall, and that's where we kept the DV player and everything.
Yeah. So
So I wanted everything mounted.
just
I
flush.
said I didn't want any wires hanging. I wanted just the TV floating on the wall, and I want anything hanging below any wires.
Yeah. So it was just this
So
like.
these guys like did this super cool. They had to drill holes in the wall, big ones, to
Yeah.
like make this work.
But long story short, I remember this was also during the time where Nathan was dating Siobhan, and he was never home anymore. So he paid for all this stuff, and then Seth and I watched all of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
On the 80-inch TV.
Yeah, and
This must have been like you were at the movie theater.
and I played BioShock Infinite, and I was just like, this is, and you spent $4,000 on the TV, and like you bought like a sound system.
I
you
don't
paid
want
for
shelves,
that.
Yoda. That was the point. I didn't want shelves. I wanted everything in the wall because I didn't want to see anything. I
But-
like things clean and gone and disappeared.
I just remember watching Star Trek with Seth, and then being like, Nathan's not even here anymore.
It's because I had a girlfriend, so I'd go to her place.
You were just gone all the
I
time.
didn't want to hang around my stinky friends.
You were just no longer around ever.
Well, I was
you were
busy
gone.
too. I was very, very busy in 2012.
You would just stay at her. You would stay at.
I was also filming and in auditions like all the time.
Yeah.
I was at Maker every day. I was filming non-stop, and I'm doing that now. But
Meanwhile,
2012 was really busy.
Seth and I were watching Star Trek.
That's cool.
It was definitely very
I mean,
cool.
that's exactly what we're doing now here.
Except this TV is pathetic.
The TV is a good size.
60-inch pathetic.
60 inches is good. It's crazy how much bigger 80 is compared to 60.
It was so much bigger.
This might actually be 55.
This I think is 55. I don't think it's 60.
I don't think it's 60. You know, Paul has a 70-inch TV, and it does not. It looks the size of this. Maybe it feels smaller to me.
It's probably
and it's a
because of the
curved. His is curved too.
Maybe it's because it curves a little
He
bit.
has it on a shelf. It's just sitting on like a little TV shelf.
Isn't
So
it?
it's
He
not.
didn't-
It's
he
not
didn't-
mounted.
He didn't mount it?
No, it's just on a little stand, like a computer
You
monitor.
gotta mount those things. The monitors, the stands aren't good.
Yeah, this works for him. It doesn't look weird, but it's weird that it's. He says it's 70 inches, but every time I go there, I'm like, I don't think this is 70 inches. It's the perspective, I guess.
Yeah.
80 inches was so big.
I missed that TV.
I miss that TV. Hey, someday if you get rich, you can buy an 80-inch TV.
If I...
It wasn't that much money.
It's $4,000.
Oh, was it?
You spent... Because it was new at that time. You spent $4,000 on that TV.
Really?
Yes.
That's a waste of money.
I know.
I would never spend that much money on anything.
And
ever
then when
again.
you were moving into Siobhan's house, you were
Wow,
like...
I was just throwing money away.
I know. And then-
Sounds cool.
So the other thing is, when you were moving out, you were moving into Siobhan's apartment, and we were like, Seth and I were like, you're taking the TV?
No, we weren't moving apart. We moved to a different house.
No, this was in the second house. You were moving out.
Oh, when I was going to the apartment. Yeah.
You were moving out and leaving Seth and I with the mutants, and
I already moved out. I was moving out of my house with Siobhan. Oh, no, I didn't move to an apartment with Siobhan. I moved into a house.
yes,
In
you
Santa
moved-
Monica.
You moved out and left me.
You
and
said
Seth there.
apartment.
Well, whatever, it's the same thing. And you moved out, and you were like, and this is another example of you throwing money away. You bought this TV like 3 months before.
Yeah, I only had that TV for a few months.
And then-
Because then I moved out and I had to sell it.
Well, you moved out and left Seth and I there with a 20-inch TV we found on the side of the road.
I left you as if it's up to me to give you all your entertainment needs. I took my stuff with me. Every time I do anything like that, Tom always says, then you left us with nothing. Why don't you go get your own thing?
No. The reason
I'm the one that always buys the TV, the video games, the
reason
systems.
that
I buy everything in the house. The
reason that
furniture, this is my couch.
The reason that I say that is that we had another TV there. You got rid of that TV.
Because it was my TV.
But you bought the monster TV.
Yes. I would have
And then you
taken
left.
any TV. Whatever
then Seth-
TV you were using, you were going to
And then
lose because
Seth
it was
and-
mine.
And then Seth, Jared, and I had to sit on the love seat. All three of us had to sit on the love seat with the 13-inch TV that Seth
And
found
then
on the
Seth
side.
went into the garbage and found
Found a
a TV
13-inch
with
TV.
Jared, and the wire was cut off of it, so he had to wire on his own wire to get the 13-inch tube TV to work, and that's what you guys watched TV
And
on.
we-
You went from an 80-inch TV to a 13-inch TV.
You also took this couch. So
I took everything. It's
So,
all my stuff.
we bought-
because no one else in the house buys crap.
So-
I literally funded everything for everyone.
and we couldn't afford
forever.
We couldn't afford anything. So we went to the Salvation Army and we bought a love seat for whatever. So there was a love seat. So Seth and Jared is a bodybuilder.
thing was so gross too.
And Seth, Jared, and I were all sitting on this love seat. Nathan took all the furniture with him. So Seth, Jared, and I were sitting in the living room on a love seat with this 13-inch TV that was on a box with a VCR.
It was literally like squatters in a house. Like what? You guys get
We were
robbed?
just-
Did you
we were
guys
just-
get robbed or
We were
something?
we were sitting in there being like, we're like, what are we gonna do? Nathan took all the furniture with him.
Yeah. Well, if you guys hustled and worked as hard as I did, you could have moderately nice things too. It wasn't even that great of stuff. It was just like basic crap.
And then I bought a 32-inch TV, and Seth and Jared yelled at me.
But I can see the shock for them though, because there was a Skittles vending machine, there was a Skittles pinball
You
machine.
sold- you
there was
sold
this
everything.
massive couch. There was an 80-inch TV. There was 20 arcade games. There was games all over the other
And then
parts
it
of the
was
house.
gone.
And then it all went away. And then they realized, oh, I don't have any stuff of my own. The Fun Master left.
Oh, the thing I was gonna say, it was an example of you wasting money. When you left, you bought this TV for $4,000 3 months prior, and you were like, I don't want to take it with me. You were like, give me $1,000.
No.
You said $1,000
No,
bucks.
I sold it to the guy.
But you
for
said you'd
half
give it
price.
to no, but you said you'd give it to me for $1,000.
Oh, because I was giving you the friend deal because I'm an amazing friend.
But then I was like, $1,000. I was like, I don't know.
And the TV's too big too. You literally can't do anything with that TV. It's too big.
But in
So I
hindsight,
sold it to the guy who
I
created
do wish
Wipeout.
I do wish I took that TV because the 80-inch TV was amazing.
It's too big though. If you don't have a big enough room, it's off-putting and it's weird and you
Well,
can't
after
actually
you left,
enjoy
there was
it.
nothing else in the living room. We could have just sat on the TV.
You could have just sat on the TV with as a couch or a dance floor. The
Yeah.
guy who created Wipeout, the American TV reality
He bought it.
game show, bought it from me. He came over and was like, he's
Wasn't his
talking
wife
to
mad
us.
at
I
him or
think.
something?
He wanted an 80-inch TV and his wife didn't want to. The guy was rich. He created a hit television show. And he's like, I really wanted an 80-inch TV, but my wife won't let me get a brand new one. So he's like, I couldn't believe I saw one on Craigslist. He's like, I've been looking for one for so long. Because I was like, I'm the only person dumb enough to buy one and then sell it on Craigslist.
For nothing.
I sold it for half price.
$2,000.
I sold it for $2,000 because no one wanted the thing.
Because it was
It's too
an
big.
80-inch TV. You also had to pay. You had to pay the guy, the same guy who mounted the TV. You had to pay him.
No,
to
I
patch the walls.
had some other guy come and just patch the walls up. That was just a
Oh.
Craigslist repair, man. That's cheap though. Because I could have, I just didn't want to do all
The
that
only-
spackle crap.
The only thing that, and this is also your extravagant spending at that time. The only thing that I do regret not taking advantage of is, and you can see this in a couple of Nathan's videos. Like I think when you're jumping in through the window or whatever, that Nathan had a Volkswagen Rabbit or something.
I used that in the video with Lindsay Ames.
Yeah.
Stunt. It's called Stunts. It's on my
Yeah.
my YouTube channel.
And Nathan bought this thing used, and then he fixed it up. He did tons of work to it.
I spent like $4,000 on that car.
You spent a ton of money on it.
I bought it for like $1,000 or something. No, maybe 2,000.
You bought it for $3,000, and then you put like $5,000 worth of work into
That
it.
was a good car. It was manual though.
Well, you were gonna sell it to me.
Can you drive manual?
Yeah.
You can?
I have driven manual.
Oh,
haven't
I didn't
in a
know
long
that.
time.
That's I'm very surprised by that.
Well,
Wow.
my dad's car was manual, and I learned on his car.
Oh, that's cool.
Um,
You could drive my BMW then.
I don't want to drive a BMW.
It's manual.
I haven't driven a manual in
But if you had to in emergency, you could probably figure it out.
probably.
Everyone should know how to drive a manual car.
But you tried to sell me that car
'Cause
because
it's
you were like,
cool.
this was when you were. This is an example of the 2012 Rich Nathan was.
The rich Nathan.
This was the Rich Nathan.
I want to be rich again.
Because this was, you were selling that car to buy an Audi, and you were like, Tom, I'll sell you this car for, I think it was something stupid, like you just put like $4,000 worth of work into it, and you're like, I'll give it to you for $2,000.
Because I don't want to. I hate selling stuff. I just want to get it out of my
And-
face, get it out of here. I don't care. Go away.
I just remember
moving on.
I didn't have that much money, so you were like, "Well, I'm just gonna sell it for $2,000." You went on Craigslist and sold it to some guy who probably
I remember
thought
that guy came over and was like, "This is a good deal." No, because but the thing is, I used it in that stunts video, and I like ripped up like it was just the undercarriage plastic protectors,
Yeah.
but I ripped it all apart in that video when it's like driving up on the curb, when I'm like hanging hanging out of the window.
It was still a good deal, but then you bought, and I've never seen you more scared in my life. Nathan then in his rich guy days, he bought a brand new Audi, and we went to the Audi dealer.
Box. No, I did bring Keith back 2 years ago, and I did Talking Classics. I keep farting. I did Talking Classics on my Nathan channel. Nobody watched it.
And we did-
So if I bring Keith back, it's not going to get me rich. I've done a lot of stuff with Keith. I did the
did
Let's
These
Play.
Guys.
I did These Guys. We did it for like a year. We did These Guys, which was Keith, Chandram, and this guy, which is Seth. And we did Let's Plays, 5-10 minute Let's Plays.
Keith is not as popular
Keith
as everybody remembers.
would not be as popular as you think. No one cares anymore because video game content isn't as popular as it used to be.
Even then, is like I think people have this like weird misconception about Keith.
Yeah,
Keith
if you
himself
look at the
was not
number
that
one,
popular.
if you look at the number one Talking Classics, the highest one is like 100,000 views. That's it. All the videos have like 17,000, 20,000. Keith was not popular at all.
Neo Geo had a lot of views.
Neo Geo, the one music video got 1 million views.
And
that
the-
was it. And
the
a
Kim-
million's not even a lot compared to all these other. Like, look at Angry Video Game Nerd and the Game Grumps. Multi-millions. Like, I am niche.
And the Kimberly
Was
Cole,
not popular.
The Kimberly Cole video did well.
The things that did the best was when Keith did mainstream stuff.
Yeah.
When Keith was involved with Flow Rida or Kimberly Cole or the news segments or any other stuff that was outside of the gaming
or
world.
Just music, like
because the mainstream
Neo Geo was good.
Neo Geo was, but that's still gaming. The music videos that does a little better, obviously, because songs have replay value. But Keith in mainstream people like Keith more than gamer people. I know there's a strong gamer audience, but mainstream people were like, "This guy's crazy. He's so weird because he's so out of the ordinary." But then gamer people were like, "Oh yeah, whatever," because they've seen it all a million times.
Because there's a lot of gamer.
There's a lot of gamer stuff. There's gamer characters. Keith's probably annoying for a lot of people because how he talks is probably
Yeah.
cliche nerd character. Keith, a lot of people hate Keith too. People think he's annoying. A lot of Angry Video Game Nerd fans hate him and think he's too over the top.
Which is weird because the nerd's super over the top.
Yeah, but the fact that I'm doing
just like
I'm doing the lisp, I think, is what pushes it too far.
The nerd is just a swearing angry man.
Yeah, Keith is an
I
acquired
like
taste
the
for
nerd
some
too,
people.
but yeah, it's weird that the nerd fans wouldn't like.
But trust
enjoy
me,
him.
I've tried bringing Keith back many times. It never works. And also, it's never really satisfying for me. So I'm going to do some video game content that I want to do and that I'm excited for and passionate about. And I have a feeling that will do better than any of the other, than bringing Talking Classics back or doing Keith in a YouTube traditional format. I have a new plan that will make me excited, and I think it will do really well.
Yeah.
So wait for that.
And Keith is a good character. I thought Talking Classics was good for what it was. But yeah, it's weird that it just never really.
If Keith comes back, he's
Not
doing
as
something
much.
different, and it will be better.
I think some of what made Keith kind of maybe not get the views that he would have is that it was like the videos were on Screw Attack first and the game trailers first, and then they were on YouTube. You
No,
think a weird
it was
thing,
on
right?
YouTube first. I had 3 episodes on YouTube.
Didn't
and
you
then,
have like something?
No, I had them on YouTube first, and they did well. Keith was my first really popular character on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
That's not true. Simmons and Trail were popular. Simmons had
Keith was
like
bigger, though.
Simmons got views because it was just funny. Trail had like an audience, and then Keith had an audience, and I got the gamer audience on YouTube. There was good views on it, and then I went to Screw Attack, and a lot more gamers obviously liked it.
Yeah.
And then I would load them. I could load an episode 3 months after Screw Attack had it. So Screw Attack had 3 months exclusivity, I think, or 2 or 3 months. It was like a short period, And then I put everything on YouTube eventually.
Yeah.
And then I went to Game Trailers, and it
I remember when you went to Game Trailers.
had like better views, but like Keith got ripped apart on Game Trailers a lot more. Screw Attack was more welcoming.
Screw
the
Attack's
audience.
a much better audience. Better
Game
team.
Attack was like so serious and highbrow, and they just didn't like.
Game Trailers.
That's what I meant. Game Trailers.
Well, Game Trailers is like Jeff Keighley is like, it's like he presents himself as like, like a serious, it was like a serious website.
Yeah, they tried to be like journalists for gaming, which is fine. You should
Yeah.
do that
And
because
Keith was
it
on
is.
there.
But like Brad was my friend who like ran a lot of the content at Game Trailers. He's the one who asked me for it. And he's like, "Hey, can you do Talking Classics here?" And I was like, "Yeah, totally." So I did it there. It was better money. It was still only a couple $100s per episode, and I was spending $500 at times on one episode.
You were
so I
basically
was still
breaking
losing.
even.
I wasn't breaking even at all. I was losing money overall.
Yeah.
I never earned money off of Keith, ever. So it was so expensive sometimes to buy a game, to buy a system, to pay people to hold camera, to pay an actor to be in something. It took forever to make those episodes, but it was fun. I did it because it was fun.
I still remember thinking it was weird that, like on some of the episodes that I helped you with Talking Classics, like if I just like helped you with camera or something, I think it was you trying to get me money too, but I still remember it was weird to do a video with you, and then Tarika, who was Nathan's producer, would like message me to be like, can you fill out this, like, here's the invoice for this week, and I'm like,
Yeah.
so weird for like,
Well, it's because she was a producer, and Maker was like paying for the videos to get made because they had a budget for those videos.
but it was weird because like the budget was like, she's like, you were helper, you get $25.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
So weird. But I think it was just you being like, oh, well, you helped the camera for a little while.
Yeah. That was nice when I had a producer.
And you had a budget. You could pay people.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was good for me. Like, whenever me and Seth or Bob or
I
whoever...
still
like,
spent my own money on all that crap.
Yeah, but it was nice that they had a budget. If they were, like, I think Tarika would, like, ask you who helped you.
Yeah.
And she was able to pay everybody,
Yeah.
which was nice.
Yeah, those were the days. They were hemorrhaging money though, because I wouldn't make them any money back. But like Brad, what's that? Not Brad. Bart Baker would.
Well, some of their creators,
Like
and
the
they had,
Bart-
they had PewDiePie at the time.
No, he came after. He came at the end.
Oh.
He came at like 2000 and
Oh, wasn't he with Machinima
Something.
before that?
I don't know,
I think
but
it was
he
with
was
Machinima.
at Maker at the very end.
And then Disney bought them because they had PewDiePie.
Yeah.
But yeah, but I think just because you lost money for them, they had huge.
But there was a
people.
lot. Yeah, they had big people and they had a lot of small people.
They had Ray William Johnson. They had
He was their big guy for so long.
he had what's his name, Shay Carl.
I remember one time we were in a meeting with Skittles, or somewhere. It was me and Paul in a meeting, and they were like, "Oh, can you guys leave? We have Ray coming in." And we're like, "What?" We like booked this meeting room at Maker.
And he was just like, I want a meeting.
Well, he had a meeting, and
Oh.
they had double booked or something. They said, "Oh, we need to come in here now with him." So we had to like get out of the room because Ray William Johnson had to come in and do his meeting. And I remember thinking, like, who is this dude? And I watched his videos, and I was like, his videos are so dumb.
He was very popular for a while.
He was super popular, but he wasn't popular for anything he made. He was popular for talking about other things that were on the internet.
But I think that was like
He wasn't creative. He was
but
just
I-
doing a clip show,
but
like
wasn't that
every
his-
other person.
But wasn't that his thing that he was like the first big guy to do that
He was
format?
he was the first guy to do what everyone had done for the past 100 years,
But I'm just
put it
saying-
on YouTube.
But I'm just saying on YouTube, he was like the first big guy.
Yeah, he did America's
that.
Funniest Home Videos. He did Talk Soup. He did.
I'm not saying overall. I'm
what's
saying
his name?
I'm saying on YouTube, he was the first one.
Yeah,
to get
he was the
popular
first
from.
one to do that played out routine and take advantage of
to get popular
of
off
things. Yes, on YouTube.
Yeah, to get popular on YouTube.
But
off of it.
I don't give anyone credit unless you are making some sort of form of art from your own imagination and going through hard work to make it. It doesn't have to be super hard work. You could literally just be painting a picture with ease, but as long as you are creating it. If I'm just gonna make a video and be like, hey, here's a bunch of funny stuff that I had nothing to do with. Okay, give me the views and money now. Thanks. I ripped some video of a 3-year-old running into a tree.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
I just don't. I think like, anyone can do that. So you don't get to take the room from me when I'm over here
you're
making
You're
stuff.
salty about Ray William Johnson.
I'm
making your
salty about anyone who hit. But the problem. My problem is I shouldn't be salty with those people. I should be salty with the freaking audience who buys into it and watches it over watching actual art.
It's because a majority of the audience does not want to be. Not. I don't want to say majority of the audience, but I will say a lot of people.
The internet likes to watch freaking memes and fail videos.
It's not just the-
They don't want to watch short films and good
But it's not
content.
it's not just the internet. It's like there's a reason why on like television, Keeping Up with the Kardashians is the biggest show.
I know. It's annoying. And
It's like-
that's why IFC Independent Film Channel is not as popular
Well, yeah,
as
it's
E!
like,
Entertainment.
It's like saying oh, would you rather watch a Kurosawa
Humans
movie?
are all flawed
Well,
creatures.
Most people would rather just watch like popcorn entertainment, just like not
I know.
challenging.
It bums
and-
me out.
But that's, I think that, like, us wanting to.
But then
watch
am I just
stuff-
being snobby? Am I being like,
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm
It's
like,
people-
am I being elitist for thinking people should want to watch something that's going to enlighten them and give them take their mind on an adventure?
Yeah, but people are gonna like whatever they like.
I know, and
It's
that's,
like,
and I
that's
and I
just-
think that, and I think, well, and I'm just being kind of a jerk, but I guess I get frustrated because that's the kind of stuff I want to make, and I know it's more satisfying for a good amount of people to make and to watch.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't force anybody to like anything, so. People are gonna like what they like. People want I think oftentimes, people just want, like, I mean, if you think about it, it's like it makes sense. It's like people get home from their job and they like oftentimes they just
But
want to watch.
wouldn't you want to watch a good movie with a story after
But I
it?
think often they just want to watch. It's just something in the background. They don't want to like watch it. Think about like what most people do. Most people sit on their couch with their phone.
Yeah,
out.
but the things that I'm talking about aren't things that they just watch in the background. Like Ray William Johnson, they had comments and comments. He had active fans engaging.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Big fan base.
and he didn't do anything. That my problem with him was he didn't do anything. He
Yeah,
took
he was just a commentator.
he just, and his jokes were so unfunny. They were so he had writers. He didn't even write them. He wrote
Well, it's the
some
same-
of them.
Well, it's the same thing with Philip DeFranco and all those people. It's just like they.
Well, now he just does news,
he just does news, but it's like,
and he's super popular because he's just talking about things people want to hear about.
right? He's not making.
It's
anything
very
challenge-
easy.
He's just making something. It's like it's not challenging content.
I feel like that's something anyone can do. So why do it? How about no one does it?
I mean, maybe that's what he likes to do.
I know, he does. I shouldn't judge anyone. It just gets frustrating.
Not everybody's gonna be like you. Like where like you want to make.
I just
original-
wish we had a lot more, or at least more eyes on things that are original. Originality should be everyone's number one goal, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like I think that, especially on a platform like YouTube, I think that originality and like ingenuity should be rewarded, not pushed down.
Yeah.
So it's trouble. I think something that's troubling for me is that it's like seeing somebody doing like a DIY like van upgrade or something is like, or just people doing like in any number of like Minecraft videos or whatever, and that's like their YouTube channel and they have 50 million subscribers from doing like Minecraft videos.
Yeah.
It's like I don't understand that.
I know.
It's like I think YouTube should highlight content that has a little bit more polish on it, but
Yeah, I know. I wish
are
they
you gonna do?
did, but that now they don't. They just go with whatever is trending.
now they just go with whatever's trending and Jimmy Kimmel.
Freaking Jimmy Fallon too. Gosh
Jimmy
dang
Fallon
it! Get
and
Jimmy Fallon out of
Stephen
my face.
Colbert. Yeah, Jimmy Fallon is not funny at all, and I don't really understand. I don't know. I don't understand that whole thing.
Well, it's all right because we got 57 very smart people over here.
57,000 people.
Yeah, we got a glitch in the system here. It's 57,000 people watching this right now.
Bigger than Logan Paul.
I got so many ideas, everybody. There's some new stuff coming. You're not even gonna know it when it comes.
It's 2:00 in the
Does
morning.
that make sense?
We have to
Is
go
it 2 o'clock in the
We
morning?
have to go to bed.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
We've been rambling for hours.
It's been an hour and a half. We must have started this thing at like after midnight.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I have to go to bed.
Sorry. Sounds like I was probably raging. I'm always raging. Yeah, Yoda says that. He doesn't like things filmed in LA. It's because there is a lot of stuff filmed in LA, so it is a very recognizable setting. I understand.
What about
that.
Die Hard?
But then if you look at Die Hard's freaking tight. But then also if you look at something filmed in any other city, that's unoriginal too because it's just regular buildings and trees. New York looks like Massachusetts, which looks like Chicago, which looks like anywhere, and Nashville looks like Texas, and like everything that looks the same. So if it's not in LA and it's just green trees and regular buildings, isn't that unoriginal too? Also, there's tons of filming in England. I see lots of stuff in London. The planet's only so big. You can only get so many locations.
Yeah.
Yeah, New York City is and everything too. I think every location, at some point, every location is going to be played out because there's going to be billions of movies at some point, and there's not new places to film. So I think you can't really get away from that. Unless everything's on a green screen and you make up the background.
It's all on Star Wars.
Old Milwaukee's just going to look like Detroit and every other place, and there's tons of movies in Detroit too. Anywhere but LA.
Well,
I would rather look at LA because I like looking at the palm trees and the LA landscape and the buildings. I think is more visually pleasing than any other setting in a movie. Depends on the story, obviously, and what makes sense for. But for me, just can't get sick of that look. It just looks good. The cliche '80s look, perfect.
I like the 80s LA look.
Die Hard LA in the beginning with the sunset. When that truck is turning onto the Avenue of the Stars off of Santa Monica Boulevard. Perfect setting. Perfect.
I do like LA.
Mars looks like LA too, though, so there you
go. You're doing a stream tomorrow?
Yeah, Dad's gonna stream tomorrow on the main channel. Something kind of different, not totally different. Something that's been done before, but not in a while.
What time do you do?
Probably like 3 o'clock. It won't be that. It'll be like an hour. Why, you that late? Wow. Wow. Is that when you were wanting to do your thing?
Well, maybe if I have all my other stuff together, I'll do the. Well, maybe I'll do something. I don't know if I'm.
Is that too early?
I don't know if I'm ready for that show. I'm still putting together the Unbelievable Mysteries. I have the script. I'm ready to go, but I don't know if I want to do it tomorrow.
Yeah. I have so many farts.
Maybe I'll play a PlayStation 2 game to celebrate, but not Silent Hill.
Oh yeah, you got that PS2.
Maybe I'll try out a different game just to hang out with everybody.
I gotta look for an emulator to play 6 Golden Coins. That's something I want to do.
But I want to wait for the Silent Hill 2 stream. Maybe, I don't know, I'll see.
Keep your eye on the Dad Gaming channel if you want to find out about that disturbance in the incubation room. And thank you to everyone who has been watching the Dad videos. Keep watching them. Stuff's going down. Things are going to change.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye. I guess I'll just sit here and stare at you guys. I didn't kill Marty. I have nothing to do with the Dad channel. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello, AJ. I have to urinate. Remember when I played Dreamcast and I pointed the phone at the TV and I did a Let's Play and I played, it was like a year ago, maybe it was 2 years ago now, I don't even remember. It was on this channel when it was Nayplay and I played no, it wasn't Hearthstone, it was whatever, Stone, what the heck is the game? I can't even think about it. I can't even remember. What is it called? You just said it a minute ago. Power Stone. Gosh, I almost said Hearthstone. I was like, it's not Hearthstone. Power Stone is so much fun. I want to play that again. I wish they would put Dreamcast games on the Switch, because I would enjoy them. They put someone's Switch in PS4. Ooh, I should check my Switch. I wonder what they put on there. Zero Gunners is on there. I should go to bed too. It's probably dumb of me to stay up again. All I do is stay up so late streaming. Oh, Shenmue's on there? For real? Ooh, I could play Shenmue on Switch. I could stream that. Dang. Yeah, 2011 was 9 years ago. Oh, on PS4. If it was on Switch, I'd play it. You have the sickness. I know, I do. It's because I'm just like still awake and I still have energy and I'm like, oh, I want to do something. Well, I can't film anything. Don't want to edit anymore because I'm like burned out on that. I am editing something right now. I'm gonna try to get that done by next Friday. I'm gonna give myself a week to finish this one video I'm doing. I think I can do it. I think I could do it. It's a good amount of time. There are 3 other videos I loaded to the dad channel today and yesterday. I think a lot of you have already seen the teasing that I've been doing. Oh yeah, there's a new dad video that goes up tomorrow morning. Well, not morning, at noon, LA time. There's a lot of stuff happening. So I wish I could just tell you guys everything, but I don't want to do that. There's all dang man, there's something that's happening that I'm very excited about. Very excited about. And you guys will not see it coming. Shouldn't even be saying that. But I said it. I guess I'll stream for a tiny bit more, but just whisper it. I'm gonna mute this and I'll be back in like 1 second. Hi. Hi. 46 people, $46, 41 likes. If 5 more people like it, will be 46 all the way across. Will it happen? 42, 47 people now. Crap. So we need 4 more likes to be 47 people, 47 likes, and 1 more dollar, and then it's 47 across. Or if one person leaves. Oh, no, there's 47 likes. Perfect. It's perfect. It's 47, 47, 46. Oh, it's perfect. Almost. Thank you. Oh, 48 likes now. 46 people. We need 2 more people to show up. Hello, Chris. Hello, JT. Oh, now it says 46, 48 likes, 46 hours. So it's 46, 48, 46. I like that. Good enough. There we go. Perfect. Good deal. Can you get Neo Geo on Spotify? No. Just download it and put it on your phone. That's easier. Sorry. Kaoken, moo, thank you for $2. Oh, pervert. Okay, and oh my gosh, it's 48 likes, $48 and 46 people. If 2 more people show up, then it's 48 all the way across. Thank you, pervert, and thank you, Kaoken. 48, 48, 48, yes, yes, this is it, this is the moment, boom, 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 boom. 48, 48, 48, oh, now it's 49 likes, someone blew it. 49 people, 49 likes. Where are these people coming from? Is that as easy as that? Is it right to say, we need more people in here, and then they just start showing up? Are you guys watching on 2 accounts or something? How the heck does that work? 49, 49, 48, now it's 49 people, 49 likes, and $48. That's funny. Okay, guys, here we go. We need some more people. Let's just get like 50 more people in here. I don't know, let's make it 100 people. 100 people, 100 likes, $100. I guess that's all you have to do. Oh, someone unliked it. Perfect. 48, 48, 48. It's even across the board. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go. I like to look at that. It is nice. 49. Oh, it's 49 likes now. Dang it, fruitcakes. You blew it. You overliked it. You liked it too much. I see 48 people on my end. It has not hit 50 for me. Let's see if we can get 49,000 dislikes. Goodbye, Kaoken. This is such a recognizable sound. If someone did that, I'd be like, yep, I know what that is. Game Boy games. And you can tell the difference between like a Game Boy game, an NES game, and a Sega game just by listening. Goodbye, Yosh. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. I don't think you showed me your modded Game Boy Color. Is it tight? I used to have like 100 modded Game Boys. I had Color, I had Advances, I had SPs, I had regular DMGs, I had backlit from like every color, I had Pro Sound audio jacks, I had updated power lights. I had so many. I had different colored shells. I had one that I called the Stormtrooper, which was like an all-white shell, all white buttons, glowing LED buttons with different color backlight, pro audio jacks for if you're gonna use LSDJ and stuff. I had so many Game Boys. I don't even remember that episode. Segata, but once I saw it, I'd probably go, oh yeah. I have that too, Yoda. I still have a DMG with a rechargeable USB battery. It's a backlit one, OG DMG. So it looks regular. The only thing that looks different on it is the power light on the side is like an updated one. And I just turned it on the other day in the live stream. I showed everyone. I haven't charged it in like 4 or 5 years or turned it on and it still turns on. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Segata, I was just talking about that episode earlier. That's something that I did in real life in the 90s on Christmas. I watched DVDs on my Advance SP in bed. I watched James and the Giant Peach Christmas night under the blankets with a DVD player plugged into my TV tuner in my Advance SP. I love the Advance SP. That is a good system. That's cool, Yoda. You did it yourself. Ah, Shino is here. Welcome. Oh yeah, he was watching Contact. That's right. That was like the 3rd episode of Talking Classics, I think. What's a modded Game Boy? What are you even saying, Food Review? What you just said what it is. How are you asking this question? It's a Game Boy. That's modded. Tell Seth. Oh, sorry, I just missed the comment. What was that? Was it AJ that said that? Goodbye, Athens. I think. Oh wait, now I'm like behind. Oh, I'm going too far back. AJ, tell Nathan happy belated birthday. Okay, I will. Thank you for saying that. I'll tell him.
Choose rechargeable battery through micro USB, and the screen is Retina quality backlit. What's that do? I did it myself. That's cool. What does the Retina quality mean? You know, one time in high school, I had a TV tuner for the Game Gear, and in typing class at 10 a.m., I watched, instead of typing on the word processor, I watched 101 Dalmatians, the cartoon show, on my TV tuner, on my Game Gear. I did not type. I watched TV because there was like a half-hour version of 101 Dalmatians, the cartoon, and I watched it and didn't type one word. That was tight. That's what I did in 10th grade. Was that 10th grade? It might have been 9th grade. That might have been my freshman year of high school. It was on regular cable, not cable, it was on regular UHF television because I was watching it on the TV tuner, which used an antenna. TV tuners were so cool. You know the TV Watch? I always wanted one of those. I think it was a Casio. The TV Watch, it was black and white. I always wanted one of those to watch TV on my wrist. And now you can you actually watch like full YouTube videos on an Apple Watch now? I lost my Apple Watch. No idea where it's been. I've been looking for it for like 6 months and I'm never gonna find it. And I can't bring myself to buy another one. And I don't even remember if I could watch YouTube on it. I think I had another Apple Watch like 5 years ago, the first one or something, and you couldn't really watch YouTube. It wasn't like, didn't do it. Can you do it now? I think it's really cool to watch something on your wrist. I like that. I want to watch like a full movie on my wrist. I can't use Find My Watch because you can do Find My... I used to use my watch to find my phone. And it's been 6 months, so it's incredible. So I can't... you can't find it because Find My Phone is what you do the opposite. I don't think you can do... Well, maybe you can do Find My Watch, but it's incredibly dead. But I used to always use my watch to find my phone. And now I can't find my watch with my phone because it's been dead for 6 months. So no, I can't find it. It's been gone for half a year. So I have no idea where it is. But I feel 95% sure that was in the house somewhere because I hadn't worn it for a long time and it was sitting on the couch under my bed where I left it all the time, and I'd only grab it to use it when I couldn't find my phone. I can't, Chino. Thank you for donating. Thank you, it's very nice of you. But I can't do that because it's dead. The watch needs to be on to find it. It can't be dead and off. I don't think it was stolen. I'm pretty sure I either left it somewhere else, but I would never have taken it off when I'm outside of the house. There's no reason to ever take it off. Because if I was like doing a commercial where I couldn't wear it, if I was doing a job, I wouldn't have brought it. So I only wear it when I'm like out running or out exercising or at the store or whatever. So it would have to be in the house. I could have swallowed it. I'm pretty sure it was sitting on my couch for like a month, and I'd use it. Sometimes I would use it to find my phone, and other times I would use it to like find out the name of a song. I'd like hold down the SoundHound app on my watch when I would play the song on my phone, and my watch would listen to it, and it would tell me the name of the song. Those were the two things I was using it for the last month, and it was always on the couch. Now it's gone. I moved the couch, I turned it upside down. Seth looked for it, Tom looked for it. It's gone. If I ever move out of here someday, maybe it'll turn up. Anyway,
the main question is, can you watch YouTube on the modern iPhone, iWatch, Apple Watches now? Does anyone know? There's crazy noises happening in the woods, like pew, 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 pew. What? Oh yeah, maybe Lucy Lawless ate the watch. I really want to get another watch. I used the last time I used it was in March. It was right before Corona because I was going to the gym with my trainer, and I would wear it every time I was with my trainer, every time. And he'd always ask me what my heart rate was, and I kept checking my heart rate. And that was like in the beginning of March. And then Corona happened, and I stopped going to the gym, so I stopped wearing it. It's gotta be in the house. It's not in the attic, I'm pretty sure. But I would like another one. They're just so expensive. I'm like, I can't bring myself to buy one, so I'm not going to. Someday, when I get rich again, my plan is in 2022, the year on this planet, when that year happens, when the year 2022 AD happens, I will be rich. And in that year, when I'm rich, I will buy an Apple Watch. Probably an Apple Watch from this year, or a couple years even before this. So it will be really cheap, and I'll still be rich. Well, so I looked at them, Yoda, and for the one I want, it's still like $150 because I want the 48 millimeter one. Yeah, see, $150. It's too much. I can't spend that kind of money. Are you freaking crazy? $150. I could spend $60 on an Apple Watch. So if it's $60 for the 48 millimeter for the biggest face, and I don't want anything older than a 4, then I'll get that. But when I'm rich, I'll get one for like $150. That's right, Ren. I'm gonna get it. I'm going to be a rich person. I'm not gonna stop hustling ever until I freaking croak. And that's never gonna happen. We all know that. So, my plan goes according to my brain. I'm going to be a rich person in 2022. Corona will be over. I'm going to have a party. You can all come. And we can all look at my Apple Watch that I bought for $80 and remained rich in the process. And it's going to be a beach party. I'm going to rent out all of Bora Bora, and you can all come. Doesn't that sound nice? I'm not the 1% yet. I only have $4,200. But in 2022, I'll have $4,000 million. I have a plan. I got a plan. It's gonna be awesome. I'm not the 5%. I'm the 95%. A 4-foot sandbox and invite all of my friends, all one of them. That sounds like a party. Yoda, I will hire you when I'm rich. I'll hire you now, but I don't pay you rich rates. I'll pay you fair rates, so I remain rich, and you'll just be employed. But if you want to ever come over, you can use my rich guy crap. How's that sound? You can use my rich guy jet skis. Definitely gotta get a jet ski when I'm rich. For sure. Jet skis are tight. I rode a jet ski in Bora Bora when I was trying to be rich, and I wasn't rich, but I had more money than a 27-year-old should have, however old I was. No, it wasn't even that much. The most money I ever had in the bank was $80,000 at one time, and it never went above that. It only went down. I did a bunch of big commercials. I had $80,000 in the bank, and then I bought way too many arcade games. It had way too many parties where everyone came over. I didn't even drink alcohol. I just had big parties with cardboard box tunnels. I rented bouncy houses. I invited every single person in the LA comedy scene. Everybody came out and went to these parties, and I only bought root beer and Capri Sun, and it was awesome. I used to do stuff like that all the time. I rented out a warehouse one time and did another party with bouncy houses and arcade games. It was awesome. It was like everyone, literally everyone in the LA entertainment comedy scene was there. It was awesome. I want to do that again. That was very fun. But that was when I was an $80,000 heir. And then it all went away the next year. Not the next year, but it slowly started going away as I paid astronomical Los Angeles rent. Oops. But not this time. I got a plan. I'm a wise person now. I'm 39. I'm wise. I'm gonna be rich. Just you wait. I'll show you all. Jet skis are freaking tight. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. I went to Bora Bora in 2012, and I rode jet ski for the very first time, and oh my God, was it the absolute most fun, hands down, the most fun I've ever had on this planet was this hour on this jet ski. I have to do it again. I have to do it. And I have to do it in Bora Bora too. It involves dinosaur sharks with laser rockets. What plan? Tom, what are you saying? Are you getting in on Nathan's? Oh, is Tom in here? Don't let Tom listen to my freaking plan, my rich plan. He's not a rich guy. He can't know my plan. Is Tom in here? Who are you talking to, Yoda? Oh, he's in here. Crap. Yoda, what's he saying? Yoda could get in on the plan. No. Don't talk about the plan, Tom. Don't blow my rich guy plan. Would still be rich if you moved to Milwaukee back then. Yeah, and I'd be miserable and depressed, and I'd be in Milwaukee, and I wouldn't still be rich because I wouldn't be able to do anything that would make me rich in Milwaukee. You go to Milwaukee, and you're just in Milwaukee. You're in LA, and you have every opportunity of your life because this is the land of freaking opportunities to get rich. That's why I got rich in the freaking first place. I have a plan. Don't even worry. I have the most logical brain. I'm not giving Tom any money. Tom can work for his own money and break his back 1,000 hours a day and never sleep and edit until his head explodes and film at the same exact time as editing and then go to an audition and memorize 8 pages of lines if he wants to get rich as well. I got a plan. Nobody's messing up my plan. Tom can come and use my rich guy crap, and so can Yoda. But no one's stealing my plan. Yoda, I can tell you off camera the top secret plan. Yoda spits on LA. Yeah, you spit on LA because there's too many people and you're afraid to go outside because you're a hobbit and you have fear of life. Yoda wouldn't even be able to get in on this plan because he'd have a heart attack if he saw more than 3 people at once. Who wants to get rich? Tom, If I also take part in the plan, I'd also get richer. It's true. Tom would get rich. We got a plan. Ren, you can use the rich guy stuff. You guys can all use my rich guy stuff. You guys can become rich guys too. You too could become rich guys if you follow my plan. But I can't tell you my plan because it's my plan. I just realized I have two of the same tripod in my hands. This is what I'm holding in this hand right here. See? Weird. Twilight Zone stuff. Two of the same tripod. Who knew? Box. If I become a rich guy again, I could possibly buy another F-Zero cabinet. I won't, but I could. I could just buy my own arcade and open a public arcade, which would continue making me a rich guy. So you can come play that one for $1. I got rich guy mind. There's no other way. I blew it. I should have been rich guy when I was 24. Then I'll be super rich guy. Yoda, I don't need to hire you. I've already done that. You can tell Tom to stop buying stuff. I've stopped buying stuff. I am incredibly thrifty, and that's why I'm becoming a rich guy. It's part of my plan. And I've already been doing it for a year now. I do not buy anything if it does not service a video, or if it's not something for a video. I buy food and things for videos. That's it. I don't buy $15 sandwiches at all. I don't know what you're even talking about. I get my groceries at the grocery store and I make sandwiches at home. I don't buy food like that anymore. The most expensive thing I bought was a pizza recently. No, I buy garbage fast food every time I'm on these streams. I spend $4 on a sandwich. I have a plan. I'm getting rich, and you can't stop me. Yeah, and I make buckets of soup. I'm a thrift master. I'll tell you the plan later. Tom's got his own rich guy plan. Everyone's got to become a rich guy. 2021 is the year of rich guys. Hurry up and do it. Everybody get in on it. I'm not as thrifty as Seth. No, that's true. There's no human on this planet as thrifty as Seth. But the thing is, Seth is thrifty and there's no money coming in, so it's not really doing it. It's keeping him alive, but it's not doing him any good. I am almost as thrifty as Seth, and I'm sort of making some money right now. So, here's the deal. I'll tell you this. By my birthday, this is the perfect birthday too. It's the perfect number. It's the perfect goal for me to do this by and to achieve this by. February 2nd, 2/2, in the year 2022. So basically a year from my next birthday coming up, which is February 2nd, 2021. February 2nd, 2022, on that day, I will be confirmed a rich guy. I am giving myself by that day to be a rich guy. And I have a number in the bank that I want to hit so that I can then say, okay, this counts. I'm a rich guy. So, that's my goal. I'm not going to tell you my plan though, but that's my goal, is to be a rich guy, because I don't have a retirement plan really. I'm in the Screen Actors Guild, and I kind of have some retirement in there, but not a lot. It wouldn't really do me any good. So I need to do my own plan, and my plan is to become a rich guy. Keep this stream up so you can look back. I'm rich on methane gas. I am too. I got that going big time. No, well, Seth in many ways is made for many cities, but his mind is made for LA in the desert. That's where he's at peace. That's where he's happy. Seth loves the dry weather and the desert and the dry southern southwest. That's where he's at peace and at home. But the price is not right for him, that's for sure. But Seth can live in a van too. Seth doesn't really care. So he could live anywhere, honestly. Can you tell Siri something like that far in advance? Can you be like, hey Siri, remind me to be rich on February 2nd, 2022? Second thought, that's a pretty good plan. Is Tom still here? Tom, if you're still here, I don't think Yoda could actually handle the plan. Yoda couldn't cut it. He wouldn't be able to fulfill the plan. I told her to remind me when I was a billion seconds old, like 5 years ago before it happened. A billion seconds? How long is that? How many years is that? I would think that's not that long. Dreamcast is kind of in the plan. It is part of the journey. 35 is a billion seconds? I wonder how many seconds old I am. Can someone tell me how many seconds old I am if I tell you the time I was... Well, you already know probably the time I was born. I say it all the time. 1,000,003,000,000. If I was born at 12:22 in the afternoon on February 2nd, 1981, how many seconds old am I? Can anyone tell me that? I guess I could just ask my phone or Alexa. I'm like really in the mood to play video games right now. I should just go to bed. Use Wolfram Alpha to answer questions like that. What even is that? What is Wolfram Alpha? Video games? Happy birthday, RT. Thanks, AJ. Look, I can even move around. It doesn't go anywhere. It's stuck in my hair. $1.248 billion seconds. Wait, is that 1,248,000? Oh, 1.248 billion. So basically almost like 1.2 billion seconds. Over 1 billion seconds old, huh? Thank you, Box. Thank you for telling me. I've never heard of this Wolfgram thing. I've never heard of that. Am I a boomer? I'll tell you what. I discovered a lemonade that I actually enjoy tonight, and I shouldn't say that. Is Tom still here? Tom's probably snoozing. Wolfram Alpha. What a weird thing to say. It's hard for me to say that. Wolfram Alpha. Wolfram Alpha. Wolfram Alpha. Wolfram Alpha. That is not an easy thing to say. Segata, I will be older than 20 billion seconds. I'm gonna break all the records. I'm gonna be every second old. What do you think about that? This is a website that was around. How long ago were you in school, Yoda? Like 20 years ago? What is this thing? This is a website that's been around that long? Never even heard of it. Yeah, Dreamcast year, perfect. How come I've never heard of it? Oh well. I guess it's probably because I know everything and I don't really need it. Bill, I shouldn't play games. I should go to sleep. And I would have to start a whole other stream. And I'm doing a stream tomorrow. I'm streaming right now. So I'm going to stream tomorrow on Dad's main channel. And I'll wrap this one up pretty soon. Thank you for $58, everyone. It's very nice of you. And thanks again to Pete and Norwegian for giving $100 direct. I'm going to split that with Tom. I know Pete's gone now. Yes, I'm doing a dad stream tomorrow on the main channel. It's not a game stream. I think I'm doing it at like 3 p.m. my time, LA time. Oh yeah, Pete got up for his Norwegian life. Oh really? Siri was based on Wolfram? Interesting. And it won't be very long. I think it's just gonna be like an hour stream, Shino. But I think Tom's streaming after at some point. Maybe. He's not sure if he's gonna do it. He said possibly. I don't know if he will. Maybe he'll just play a random game. But whatever. You shouldn't think about us. You should do your own thing. Do your stream. Live your life. Our streams are dumb. Oh, you were streaming before. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, you're on the East. I always forget. You're on the East Coast. Not everyone's on California time. Are you moving to California? It's funny because I remember you were moving, but then you moved, and you moved to New York. So you're moving again. You moved twice. You will move twice, I guess I should say. Good luck with that, Yoda. Wasn't that awesome? Wasn't that like the funniest thing that's ever happened in one of your streams, or possibly the planet? When everyone got banned in Yoda's stream last night, and then like 6 different channels came in and banned everyone. That was freaking classic. I banned everyone the last one I went in was Beyond Worlds. I was like, I don't know if Beyond Worlds is even a moderator on this one. And it was. I was like doing that with I was in there with Beyond Worlds. I was like so tired. I was just banning everyone with like one eye open. And then once I got everyone, I just left it. So I didn't even see the aftermath. I don't know even what you guys were saying. I didn't get to fully enjoy that experience because I was so tired. So there you go. You're welcome for the best joke in the world. Shino, you're banned. Everyone's banned. I banned everyone. Even ones who weren't there. It was awesome. It was very funny. Best joke in the world. Segata, you got banned though. Sorry. Yes, Ren, it was hilarious. You banned. You're all banned. Hilarious. Who was yelling at me? Ren was yelling at me. She was in there, and I was yelling at her for being you. Oh, you thought Ren did it? No, Segata, it was on YouTube. No, it was me, Yoda. I did it on my channels. I'm the only one that can be on my channels. Colleen, you spelled it all weird. Colleen, or whoever you spell it. Well, she was in there? She can't get in my channels. I am Ty, I'm still alive. Did you name this character change Love your work, Nathan. Hello, Vikram. What character change? What do you mean? Did you name this channel? Did you name? Did the name of this channel change? Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading your comment. Oh, weird. Yes, this used to be Nay Play. I changed it a long time ago, though. Now it's Superhouse because this is me and Seth and Tom. It's everyone who lives in this house because we all use it for just like the random streams like this, sort of behind the scenes, just hanging out crap. So it's Superhouse. It's like named after the house of everyone who lives in here instead of just me playing video games. Hello, Ty Davis. Welcome back. Did you do your thing? She came in right after Beyond Worlds. I thought it was you. Oh, she did? No, it was really late at night, so it's early for her. So and she gets up early. She lives with her sister and does a lot of stuff with her kids, her sister's kids. I didn't see her, though. I would have banned her if I did. I would have shut her down. Crap, I missed somebody. I blew it. That was Yoda's channel, Segata, that I'm talking about. I'm not sure what you're asking, but I was on Yoda's channel as all my other channels. Oh, are you talking about the name change, Segata? This used to be called Nayplay. This was when this was my gaming channel, and then I turned Nayplay into Superhouse. But the channels I use the most now are Dad and the Dad Gaming channel. I play so many games on the Dad Gaming channel for like, I remember who was there for the 9.5-hour stream the other day, and that was coming off of like another 8-hour stream the day before, and then last night I did 6.5 hours. I play so many games on the Dad Gaming channel, it's freaking nuts. Well, you subbed to the wrong one because this is the one that we never use. I'm in here like every once in a while. But thank you for subscribing to it. Obviously, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Yoda streamed yesterday for basically 12 hours. He stopped it so that it would log it. Oh, you subbed to the Nathan channel, the channel that I'd never use at all anymore and probably never will. I'll put Milford on there. I'll put like my films and stuff on the Nathan channel. But Dad and the Dad Gaming channel are what I use the most now. Thank you, Food Review. I love playing Fortnite with you too. Fortnite is actually really fun, and I will tell it to everyone. It's awesome. I thoroughly enjoy it. I was saying something about another channel. I keep changing my mind, my train of thought. Oh yeah, Yoda, that's what I was talking about. Ty Davis. Yoda streamed for almost 12 hours yesterday, then he stopped it so that YouTube would log it, and then he streamed for another like 3 or 3.5 hours. It was 12 and 3, yeah, 15 freaking hours. Yeah, I know, Box, isn't that crazy? I noticed that. Oh, you're subbed to that Talking Classics channel? Sweeted, I just found it just now. Yeah, I made a Talking Classics channel. That was a long time ago. I was gonna put all Talking Classics on its own channel at one point, Segata. And then I was like, this is kind of dumb. I'm spreading myself too thin. There's too many channels. So then I shut that one down and just put them all on my Nathan channel. But the Nathan channel is going up. It's getting a lot more subscribers. I think it's because all the Dad subscribers are finding the Nathan channel. And they're like, oh, this is the guy who does Dad. And they're subscribing to that. And then they're all finding Neutral and like my other things. And they're commenting. I still get lots of comments on the videos on my Nathan channel. So I still heart them and like react to all the comments on the Nathan channel. I just don't have anything that I want to put on that channel right now, but I will be putting Milford on there. And I will put some more stuff on there. I shouldn't say I won't, but I will, because I will. But I got another plan for something else too. I got 2 plans actually. Oh man, I wish I could tell you both of them, but I really can't. One of them I'll be able to tell you sooner, and one I don't think I'll ever be able to tell you. But I have 2 plans, and these are also part of my plan to become a rich guy by February 2nd, 2022. And I'm as excited for these things as I was for the Dad channel before I started the Dad channel. I couldn't stop thinking about the Dad channel for like a year. I just wanted to do these videos so bad, and I did the crappy version of them on the Nathan channel, and I still had the big version in my head, and now what you're seeing is the big version. It's a version of what I wanted to do. It's not fully fleshed out. I mean, it's not fully, the videos you see on the Dad channel aren't TV quality, which is what I wanted. I wanted it to look like a legitimate TV show, like something HBO or wherever would put out, but it would still have its same style, like locked off stuff. It would still be very basic and minimal, but there would be a more polish to it. It's fine the way it is, but whatever. It's better than most web things, I guess. But anyways, I was so excited to put that stuff out, and now I'm just excited for these 2 new things, and I'm gonna do this on top of the Dad stuff. So anyways, you don't have to have nudity on HBO. It's just something that they don't censor if you do have it. Oh, Yoda, do you remember that? I said that to you. Planning to get plastic surgery and replace Jeff Bezos. I'm gonna replace Jeff Bezos anyways. I'm gonna get another $4,000 someday, and he's going down. When Jeff Bezos knows and learns that I got $4,000 twice, the guy's gonna retire from being rich and go, I'm sorry, take the throne. You're the rich guy now. It's gonna be awesome. I can do a kickflip, and I did one recently. I did a varial flip. I did a fakie kickflip. I even did a 360 flip. So yes, I can still do a kickflip. Heel flips are easier for me to get off the bat. If I haven't skated in a while, I can do a heel flip a lot faster and easier than a kickflip. And the reason I can't do a kickflip as easy anymore is when I shattered my heel, there's a plate on the side where I ollie. So when I bend my foot, my ollie's weaker because I can't bend my ankle the same because there's a piece of metal there. But after I warm up, I can get it down. No, I don't have the dragon sickness. I've awoken, is what I will say. I'm finally awake. And I'm going to be a rich guy. And it's going to be tight. And you guys are all going to be pumped about it because I'm going to have a jet ski. And you can all come use my rich guy stuff. So, I don't have the dragon sickness. I have the dragon health. Follow the plan. Step 2, you will never know the plan. Step 3, question mark. Step 4, rich guy. Exactly. Doctor gets it. Doctor, you know the plan? How did you find out the plan? Doctor must have his own plan. It's a good plan. It's a really good plan. Step 1, follow the plan. Step 2, cash. That's the plan. Will you have your own pizza oven and flying jet skis like Dr. Steve Bruce's brother? Brother. I will not, but I will have a regular jet ski. Yes, it does involve a bouncy castle for sure. What rich guy doesn't have a bouncy house? Fake rich guys, dinguses, faux rich guys, false Richmonds. Oh man. 222022. I'll say no. I'll say this. 2222. Rich guy. I hope I'm like in the movie The Jerk. I hope I'm hilarious and in a movie and rich. That's the plan. Ultimate, I thought I bit my tongue off on that moment where I was hanging and I fell on my butt. I like dropped and went, and my tongue was sticking out, and I went, and I bit my tongue so hard that it cut into my tongue, and there was a line in there, and I was like, I held my mouth because I didn't want my tongue to fall out, and because my tongue was just bleeding. There's blood in my mouth. I thought I bit my tongue off. So that was, I think, one of the worst injuries of the whole video, and it doesn't even look like much. I just fell on my butt, and you wouldn't even know, but I went and I felt so hard. You can see the camera shake. I shook the ground so hard that the camera jolted, and the camera was like 20 feet away. So yeah, I thought I bit my tongue off on that moment. The gymnasty videos are some of my favorite videos, but like I get really messed up after, and I'm like sore for like weeks, and my skin's all ripped off my hands from like, you know, doing gymnastics, or trying to at least. So is it Friday? Oh, is it Friday for Australia? It must be afternoon for you guys, right? Will your rich guy plan involve an oversized top hat? No. When you're a rich guy, you can't cover your perfect rich guy bald head. You gotta let them know. Oh, the guy with the cool bald head is the rich guy. If you cover it up, they won't know. Psh. Crap. I spilled my lemonade. I didn't know there was anything even in there. It touched my Game Boy. Oh my gosh, the phone is falling over. Oh my gosh, I'm ruining my life. Oh my gosh, why is this happening? This is not part of the plan. Good thing I have it in a case, because I'm smart. It's the best game in the bash, so you gotta protect it. This was not part of the plan. I have to go to bed because I have to do a dad stream tomorrow. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh darn it, I forgot to get the sponge. Hang on. What a boring stream. guess what? Pretty cool, huh? Farting is part of the plan. Big part of the plan. I did not, Yoda. I was editing all day. I'll try to do it this weekend. I should be ending the stream. I don't even know why I'm still doing this. The PlayStation's not even plugged in. I guess I could do it overnight. I gotta go plug it in though. Okay, hang on. I'll get the controller and I'll plug it in. Okay. I plugged it in. I think I still have the game, but I like deleted it from the system. So I should be able to like re-download it, right? No, I was not sad because I assume everyone beat that level first try, and I'm the only one that had that much trouble. It doesn't really matter to me because GTA, there's no skill involved. It's just chaos and luck. And I stink at every video game, so what the heck what's the difference? I've never been good at any game, but I like them and enjoy them more than any other person on this planet, so got that going for me. Do you want to see a picture of me in Bora Bora? That's me in Bora Bora. I climbed that tree and got that coconut down. And there's Cheffid, the wizard. I got very sick after eating that though. That was the last day, it was like the second to last day. It was like, there was 3 days left on the trip in Bora Bora. And the next day, the last 2 days, I was very sick because I ate a very tiny piece of that coconut that I pulled from the tree. And I got super sick. I was throwing up and had diarrhea like crazy. I got food poisoning of some kind. And a tattoo. No, that was a real tattoo that I've had removed. It was an airplane. You can still kind of see it because it didn't get fully removed because the place went out a bit. You can still sort of like see it. There's a plane that I drew with like shooting stars and crap. But I don't like tattoos, so I removed it. I think the coconut was just bad. I think it was like kind of rotted and it made me sick. And it was real miserable. But this trip was still the best trip of my life, and I barely remember the sick part. think I'm gonna have to delete some stuff from this system in order to re-download GTA. And I don't know what I'm gonna want to delete. Let's see, where is GTA? It's gotta be in here somewhere. There it is, GTA. Download. I'm not gonna have any room. What's it gonna say? What's it gonna say? What's it gonna say? Download. 1.6 megabytes. Oh wait, what is that? GTA pre-order cash bonus? No, what? Go away. What is that? Grand Theft Auto 5. Download. Yes. And what is this other thing that's asking me? Keeps going black, and then it goes, oh, I don't have to select that. Okay, cool. Phew, that was really confusing the way they were asking me. Nathan, do you want the game proper? Do you mean like a disc? No, I don't really need the disc. I like having download kind of more. Less stuff to lose. I just bought the disc for Seth, if that's what you mean. I bought it for his birthday. I don't know what you mean by proper. Okay, so it's downloading, but I don't have the Ethernet plugged in. It's gonna take forever. I should probably go get an Ethernet cable. Let's see. Is there even enough room? It says it's gonna take. There is 200 megabytes out of 31 gigabytes downloaded. It's getting close. I should plug in the Ethernet. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. I should delete some stuff while this is going. I just don't know what to delete because Seth's been playing everything on here. He's been playing Mad Max and Red Dead. Oh, Trials, how I love you. Trials is such a good game. So I'm gonna upload my save data and then delete this game. Do I need PlayStation Plus for that though? Do you need to have PlayStation Plus to upload your data? You do. Join PlayStation Plus now. $60 for the year, which isn't bad. Ugh. Free trial. The event is no longer available. Good, great. I used to have PlayStation Plus, but I don't really need it anymore. I don't need to have the save data for trials. I can always just redo those levels. I can replay that. But if I delete the game, if I delete trials, oh, is it already deleted? Oh no, wait, what? What's going on here? What is this all about? If I delete the game, I can re-download it for free, right? You can get deals on new egg for yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Alright, I'm gonna delete it. I don't think Trials is a very big game, but I'll take all the room I can get. I have 2 Trials games on here. Oh yeah, it tells me right there. You can download it again from the library. I'm an idiot. I need to just get a hard drive. I was thinking about getting the PlayStation hard drive. You know those PlayStation hard drives? It's just a hard drive and it has a PlayStation logo on it. I kind of like having that one more because it's like, this is my one for my system. It goes with it. I kind of wanted to do that. I'm gonna delete Detroit. I could redo that. I didn't get too far. I did get kind of far into it. Oh, darn it. There's like no, I only have 6 games. I have 9 games on here. The Playroom. Get rid of this freaking Playroom. I don't want that crap. It won't let me delete it. I really want to delete this thing. You guys want to see the games I have in here? I have like nothing on here. There's one game on here that I will never delete. PT. This is what I have. There's my friend, David Kung Fury. I got Beat Saber, Detroit, GTA, which is now re-downloading, Kung Fury, Mad Max for Cheffed, which I will delete at some point because he's going to play this on his PlayStation, which is right down there. And then I got PT, Red Dead, which he will put on his PlayStation down here. And then this Playroom. Oh, and Night Trap. Got to keep that because we beat that. Oh, I could delete that. That's probably so small, though. I got a question for you guys. Can Seth take his Red Dead save data from this PlayStation and put it on another PlayStation? So if he buys Red Dead, the disc, will his save data go to his PlayStation with that new disc? That and, say, Mad Max. Is that even a possibility? And how the heck would you transfer that? Just plug a hard drive into this PlayStation, drag it to it or something, and then you can put it on his PlayStation? You'd have to upload his data. With PS Plus, I think it's all saved in the cloud. But we don't have Plus right now, and he's definitely not going to be getting PlayStation Plus. Yeah, I know like to buy an external, but that's what I'm asking. Like, could you take an external, like the PlayStation hard drive or any hard drive that works, and dump the save data on a brand new system with a new username? I know that, Segata, and that's why I'm keeping this system with PT on it, because I know how rare it is. Very well aware of that. And it's something I might do someday. I might sell. And it's crazy because it's crazy to me that hackers haven't figured out how to take PT off of a PlayStation, save the files, and burn it to a disc so that people could then play PT on a disc and sell them. Like, how can a hacker not figure that out? Like, you have to be able to do it. With this PlayStation, someone should be able to take that game off of this, right? Have they done it? I swear they haven't. That's why they sell for so much. It's too haunted for hacking. I believe you. People have recreated it in Dreams, the game. I've heard that, but I want the actual game file ripped off a system, put on a disc. I would think that Anonymous or some hackers could do that. I guess that's not on Anonymous's top priority list. Hacking is not part of the rich guy plan. There is going to be the rich guy plan is real straight and narrow. It's a very simple plan, but it's a good one. So I guess the answer for the question was yes, Seth could take his save data from this system and put it on a hard drive. He might not even care. I know he's done a lot in Mad Max and he might want to transfer that, but I feel like he would probably just play Red Dead from the beginning again, even though he's on his second playthrough already. I don't know if he's going to want to do 3, 2.5 on his new system. I'm contemplating deleting Detroit. I really like the game and I want to beat it and complete it. But I feel like I should play it from the beginning again, maybe on a stream. I could do it I did it as Dad before, a long time ago, but I could do it a new thing. There's too many games to play. There's not enough time. There's not enough time. There's too many games. It does not involve joining Simple Plan. But the band Simple Plan might want to get in on my plan because they're not as rich as I'm gonna be. Isn't it cheaper to pay for a month PlayStation Plus just to transfer his save files over? I don't know. I don't know how much a hard drive is, and I don't want to do it for him because that's not part of my plan. He's got to get his own hard drive for his own save data. I got him the system and the games. He can handle the rest. And a brand new controller. I do like, this is one of my favorite things about the PlayStation is I like the glowing triangle. It's nice. We have like hundreds of external hard drives in this house, but none of them are for video games. They're all for videos. Could just get another one for games and write video games on it. So this doesn't change color. This just the different players change color. This one's always blue, and then the player 2 controller is always red, and then the other one's like green or whatever. But one thing that I hate about PlayStation, I can't figure it out. I can never switch. Sometimes I'll take I have a second controller. I have 3 controllers. My red controller will never let me operate the PlayStation. It always wants me to use the blue one. I'm hitting the button. Like, how do I sync it to have that one be the controller? If this one's dead or I can't find this one, how can I get the red one to be the one that will work? It just never lets me do it, so I often have to just hardwire this one in so it's charged. The colors that are, it's different. It's like player 1 is blue, player 2 is red, player 3 is green. That's how they do it. The colors are like that. Game determines, this one is always blue no matter what game I'm playing. All the time. It's always blue. This is always blue. I know that for a fact. And the other one's always red. I'm not. I'm telling you, this one is always blue because I play like this and it's always in my face and it's always blue. I know this. It doesn't change when I'm playing. I play it like this and it's just blue. Watch, let's go to a game. I don't play with it upside down. I'm holding it like this. This is I'm holding it. And I just go like this. This is not upside down. See? It's not changing color. And I'm playing the game. Blue. Staying blue. It never changes color. It never has. See? I'm playing Conqueror right now. Well, it's not changing, and it never has for me. No game I've ever played has changed. I could play PT, since I only have that. Maybe I've never played the game-changing color games. PT's so scary. Oh god, I'm at PT now. Oh god, I hate it. Why am I doing this? Oh god, why am I doing this? I can do a cheap game stream. How's that? Is this a game stream that you want? Also, blue, still not changing. Still blue, not changing. Told you. Oh god, so spooky. Still blue, not changing. Oh, I don't want to do. Why am I doing this? I don't want to do this. I'm gonna get nightmares. I can't look at this before I go to bed. I can't look at this before I go to bed. Blue is my favorite color, so I'm glad that it doesn't change. There. Now you can see the game better. Still blue, by the way. Oh god, why am I playing this? Oh, why am I playing this? Oh god, the clock. Look at this freaking Game Boy flashlight. Oh, why am I playing? Oh, I feel so uncomfortable. I feel truly uncomfortable. I don't want to be playing this. Why did I turn this on? I was just turning it on to see if the controller changed color. Oh, it's moving up there. Oh, I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps. Boy, oh boy, do I hate this. Oh my god, I hear her breathing. I hear something happening. Oh my god, I have so many goosebumps. Oh my god, why am I doing this? Oh my god, why am I doing this? Oh my god, why am I doing this? No, why am I doing this? What is that noise? Oh, I hate her. I played this recently with Tom. Why am I even freaking out? Oh my god, I hate this. It's because I'm alone and it's so dark in here right now. Oh my god, I hate this. Oh my god, I hate this. Why is she making those noises? I hate her. Let's look for, I just want to look for the puzzle pieces. There's one. There it is. There's a fruitcakes. Oh, I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. Oh my god, why do I do this? Oh gosh, the decorations in my own house just scared me. Oh my god, the streamer just scared me. It moved and I thought it was a guy. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. I'm instantly terrified. I hate my brain. I hate it. I get so scared so easily. Fruitcakes. Come on, man. I don't even know what to do. You have to follow a strict guide to beat this game. I'm not even gonna beat it. There's no point in me even playing this right now. You guys can't even hear the game audio either. Can you collect multiple pieces in one trip? I don't remember. There is a piece above this door, is there not? Isn't it like right there? I don't know how you'd ever figure this out on your own. Yeah, there's one. Oh god, I'm so scared. Oh my god. Ren, you've never played this? I'm telling you, it is literally the scariest video game you can ever play. You're just in this hallway, you have to loop over 100 times. The ghost is terrifying. She's not even a ghost, she's just a freaking demon. There's like a dead baby. Oh my god, it's so messed up. It's so messed up. I hate this. Where are the other ones? I don't even remember. There's like stuff stuck between things. Look how dirty this is. Oh my god, this is like the worst version of the stream you could do. I'm just pointing a phone at the TV. She like appears. Oh my gosh, the streamers are scaring me. I keep thinking the streamers in the house are real people. Kaoken, I feel the same way. I hate scary games and scary movies too. And then there's another one. There's another piece under here. Is it this? Yeah, there it is. I got 3 pieces. Oh my god, I'm so freaking scared right now. So I got 3 of this, all these picture pieces you have to get. See, Yoda agrees. It's really scary. Oh, it's so scary. I hate this. I know, Alto Yoda, I wish so too. I wish they finished it. Okay, so then let's repeat. Let's see, do I have the pieces? Let's see how many pieces I've collected.
Because now this will start to shake. Yeah, see, it's taking shape. See how, let me shine this so it doesn't ruin it. See, her face is coming together. This picture is coming together. And that's what we have to find, is these pictures of this, pieces of this picture of that woman's face. Oh, on the stream it looks really bad. It's like all blown out. You can normally see her face. See, you can guys, I'm trying to make it so you guys can like kind of see her face. There you go. The TV, what you're seeing looks a lot worse than what I'm seeing, FYI. I don't know where the other pieces are. I can't remember. Oh my god, this game is so scary. Is there one in the gross tub? You have to eventually look in this hole and like you see an eyeball in there. I think I see it right now. It's like moving around. Oh god. Oh gosh, there's the baby. Look, can you see it? There's this weird baby thing in the sink. Oh, it's so messed up. This is, why did I do this? Why did I put this on? It's so dark in my house. I hate this. Oh, they got a whole world everywhere. I should take that. Corona could be useful. I don't know where to find the other puzzle pictures, pieces. I can't remember. I always remember the plan. There's one like between this. It's really hard to like see. Something like down in there. Oh my gosh, these streamers are going to give me a heart attack. I am so mad at these streamers in this house. Seth's birthday decorations keep making me think there's a guy moving right next to me. Oh, I got one. There was one in there. Oh, nice. I got it. I got another piece. Okay, how many are left? Like, there's only like 2 left. I'm doing pretty good. I think I have to walk through and then it adds it to her face. Is there one over here? Oh, there's one. There's one right there. Where is it? Come on, get it. I'm looking right at it. There we go. Got it. Oh yeah, there's only one piece left. Look at the picture. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm trying to make it so you guys can see. And you see that? One piece left. Oh, I hate her voice. She's going, I don't know if you guys can hear it with the TV. She's going, oh, it's so messed up. Oh, it's so messed up. Where's it? Can anyone tell me where the last piece is? I can't remember. Oh my god. I hate this noise. Oh my god. Oh, it's in the menu, that's right. AJ, thank you. Okay, so you have to pause it. And then look, you just zoom in over here. In the pause menu. How would you ever know to do that? Thank you, AJ. I got it. Okay, see the 3 dots? It's thinking. I did something, I completed it. Okay. I found that real quick. I am better at this game than I remember. Thank you for that, AJ. Okay, now her picture is complete. I don't have to, I have to zoom in on it and read it or something. I can't read what it says, really. It says, my voice, can you hear this? Can you read? Will it find if you'll just find me time? Come time? I can't remember. Oh god, this is so messed up. Okay, then I think I have to walk through the hall one more time, and then I'm supposed to like walk through 5 times or something, then I look, this picture will be gone, and I'll look through the hole. Oh, just being in this room is just so scary. This hallway. Okay, and then it's like, I think it's like walk through 5 times. Right? Oh gosh, I have so many goosebumps. I'm so afraid of her showing up. I'm really,
really afraid of her showing up. I have goosebumps all over. Oh my god, I'm so freaking scared. Oh my god. Yeah, then it starts changing color. This is a different color now. So it's like one. I think this is how you do it. I don't even know. I'm just kind of guessing. One. This is 02. This is 2. I'm doing it wrong, and I'm just going to get scared, and I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh no, you don't have to walk through 5 times. You have to take like 10 steps. Goodbye, Ren. Thanks for being here. No, I did it wrong. Okay, let me reset it. You have to take like 10 steps. You have to listen to the footsteps and make sure you take 10 after you walk through the door. So, right, ready? Hang on. Let me turn this up and we're going to listen. Okay, so it's 10, I think. And then you have to wait for the clock to strike 12. And that's when you can take the next step. So you go like this. Okay, now I'll go. Hang on, let me turn it up. Oh, you have to plug the mic in too. That's right. And you have to talk to the game. You have to do like everything. This would be so hard to beat on your own. I don't know how someone beat it on their own and figured it out the first time. I just don't know how it's possible. To zoom in on the pause screen, to talk to the microphone, say the right word, like it's a demo. How would you ever know this? Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 steps. I'm gonna wait. And I think you have to wait for the clock to strike 12. And then you can move. Kaoken, it's the worst. It's so scary. If you were sitting here, you'd be dead. You'd be so traumatized. I'm half dead. I'm so scared. There it is. There it is. Oh my gosh. There it is. Oh my gosh. There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's chiming. It's doing it. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I should sell this PlayStation and get some cash. How much does a PlayStation 4 go for with this game on it? Can someone tell me? Was it Segatal that told me how much? I think it's like $500, is it not? I looked like a year or two ago and it was like up there. See it, but she is behind you now, as the game always has her model behind. Wait, Segata, how would I know that then? How do you know that? Should I not look? Will I not see her? Segata, she's always behind you until she's in front of you, because sometimes she's in front of you. How would you know that? And how would you, if you can't see her, how do you know that? Hackers? Oh, they were able to like rip it apart and see it? They hacked the game? So did they do that on purpose because they knew people would hack it and they would discover that? Because the only reason for a programmer to do that is to hope that people would discover that. So did they want people to find that? Boundary break? Oh my gosh, that's horrifying. They must have known people would find that then. Is that just like a way that's easier for the game to process or something by doing that? I want to see her now. That is so horrifying. I don't even want to watch that video knowing she's following me right now. It's making me feel incredibly uneasy. We've been streaming for 2 hours, 222. It's 222 minutes, 42 seconds. Oh my God, I need to walk. I can't do this. Okay, and then after I go through this time, I don't remember what I have to do. Oh, I think I have to look through the hole, and then I run through the hallway like 9 times or something, because it's gonna be on fast forward. Tom is not standing behind me because Tom couldn't stand on the couch. He's not physically fit enough. Okay, this is the point where I would need the microphone. I'd have to go find my microphone. Okay, goodbye, Kyrie. Thanks for hanging. I'm going to end this real soon because I'm not going to be able to beat this game because I don't want to get the microphone out.
And I don't even remember what I have to say. You have to like speak to the microphone. If I'm remembering right, that means I could beat this game in like 10 minutes if I did it right. Okay, so the picture is still there. I don't know what I have to do at this point. I think I'm messing something up because the hole's not there. Oh my god. I just got so scared. Oh my god. I thought Tom was trying to scare me. The streamer rubbed against another streamer. I hate these streamers right now. I have the biggest goosebumps all over me. I almost had a heart attack right then because I was expecting Tom to be standing there because he's watching the stream. He's gonna try to freak me out or something. Oh, the freaking clock again. It was just a streamer. Oh my god. It's funny I'm saying streamer as I'm streaming. I'm the streamer. Oh, I gotta stop this. I'm actually now kind of like actually freaked out. Oh wait, aren't you supposed to come in here? Is he supposed to do a whole thing where you get stuck in the bathroom for a minute? Goodbye. Oh my god. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. And if you mess up too much, that's when she appears. So I'm like actually nervous about messing up. Oh, you gotta look in the mirror. Yeah, but will I stop? Probably not. I never stop. I gotta stop though. I actually should stop. Okay, I look in the mirror. I think that's what I'm missing. I need to do that. Let's look in the mirror. There, I'm looking in the mirror. There I am. I see my shirt. I see my jacket. Is that baby gone? That's still there. Ew, it's gross. Sometimes she's in the tub. If you mess up, she's like in the tub. It's so gross. So spooky. Oh god, dang it. I don't like knowing that she's always behind me. I really don't like that information. Oh, you have to look at the radio. You have to look at the radio to say stuff. There's like a lot of stuff you gotta do. I forgot. You gotta like do this. There's the baby. There's the baby. Oh my gosh. I did something right because there's the baby. You also have to like look at this picture and it burns a hole in her eye. Oh god, I heard the baby. I heard the baby. If I do the wrong thing, I think I die. Do I have to go look at the baby? Oh my god, I have so many goosebumps. Oh my god, I want to swear. I am so scared. I hate this. I really hate this. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll look in the mirror. I don't want to look in the mirror. I'm looking in the mirror. I'm looking and nothing's happening. Oh my god, the goosebumps are insane. I have to go. I'm so scared. I don't want to see her. I just do not want to see her. Please don't show me. Did I do something right? Did I hear the baby for a reason because I did something right? Oh my god. Ah. Ah. Gosh dang it. And you gotta like look at the phone, you gotta do all kinds of stuff. You gotta look at these jerks. Why am I playing this? Ah, Gosh, that dang clock. Oh. Oh my god, there's the baby again. Why is the baby making noise? What do I do now? Do I have to look at the clock too? I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I can't do this anymore. I really shouldn't do this. This is just so dumb. I hate that baby. I hate the baby. I think I'm messing up. I heard like a scramble. I'm hearing scrambly sounds. I feel like sometimes if you look up, she's above, and I really don't want to look up above because I'm afraid she's gonna be there. Oh, I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look. Oh my god. I'm looking. Oh my god. I'm looking. Ah! Oh, okay. I'm gonna end. I'm just gonna end. I'm just gonna end. I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna walk through. I'm gonna end. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna. Okay. I'm done. I have to stop. I have to stop. I don't want to be having nightmares tonight. I actually will. Gosh dang it. I hate this game. How the heck much can I make for this system? Oh, gosh. Dang it. Hello. $400 to $1,000. Wow. I would sell this PlayStation for $1,000 if I could get it, for sure. Somebody wants it, my PT for $1,000. You got it. That's like, that's as I say, that's like a third of my rent. 1 month for a super rare game. Not even 1 month's rent. Could be 2 months rent if I lived anywhere else. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been 230 minutes, however long that is. Thanks for being here. This random stream of ours. Thank you for the $58 super chat. And Pete Norwegian for giving 100 direct. Very nice of you. I can't get out of LA because this is where my dream is. I love LA, and this is where my dreams come true. I know it's too expensive, but it's worth it to live my dream. That's all that really matters. I got a plan. Don't worry about it. I got a plan. Thanks for watching. LA is awesome. There's palm trees and health-conscious people everywhere. Positivity everywhere. People are in super good moods. The weather is great. I love it. LA is amazing. I got a plan. Why are you worrying for me? Worry for yourselves. I'm good. My life's awesome. Sega is part of the plan, yes. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Toodaloo. Bye-bye.